This is esports! You think esports? This is FTC!
Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to Callisto Studios, aka the second bedroom at my place. We cannot play offline locals currently, so we've unfortunately moved to the realm of netplay. So we're going to be bringing you the first Waifu Dome, which was supposed to actually be an offline event in March, is actually going to be an online event. So today I'm going to be joined with my friend Zach in a box, who's going to help me commentate the match. Welcome to the stream, Zach.
What's up? Barry is honest for now, but...
Oh boy, here we go. We're already starting that. So we have a pretty good bracket today. We got a little under 30 people. Our first stream match. Let's see what we got. Looks like we got Lizard Man and Seth Serious up to the plate.
Street Fighter 5 team kill.
Or Persona, as
oh yes,
as Seth would tell you. He's not living up to the Street Fighter 5.
Yes, but these two, in terms of Chicago locals, make top 8 pretty regularly.
Yeah, Lizard Man from
for Street
Milwaukee,
Fighter 5.
but comes down to our locals fairly often. These two have played a lot in Street Fighter 5. I don't know how much they've played each other in this game. I almost forgot to spectate.
I mean, I was like, oh, but yeah, Lizard Man kind of playing here on and off, but Seth has been trying to grind this game out with that La Diva, so we'll see how it goes. The first thing we need to realize is that let's see if Lizard Man knows how to deal with stuff like the Lariat or the EX Headbutt.
Yeah, for sure. It's La Diva has a lot of kind of weird tools to navigate around because she can throw stuff out into being plus from relatively far, but if it whiffs, she's in big trouble. Like, EX Lariat only makes contact against standing opponents.
So while people are like, you know, it's still fairly new, and people haven't, not everybody has picked up the import copy, so
yeah,
there's still a lot of knowledge gaps that people are still learning.
Yeah, a lot of these people are still only on week 4 or so, where, I mean, that would mean anyone who imported has literally double the experience in the game. All right, so we're in there. Loane against Festiva. I actually didn't think we would have a Loane player. Not surprising from Lizard Man, though, you know, you never know if, like, does he prefer playing Goon characters and that's why he plays Rashid, or does he, you know, prefer playing top tier? And apparently the answer is the former.
Yeah, and I like, he started off with, like, a lot of 5 bans, but now Seth Series is in there.
Yeah. This is the knowledge check, right? Like,
yeah,
Festiva can explode you. If there you go. That's a great dial out of the counter during the block string. Yeah, good evasion of the Lariat, but Ladiva, her sweep is like actually fantastic. I think it's 6 frames. Gigantic.
Yeah, it's super fast. People use it for Abre all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Lizard Man just getting put into this blender, trying to run away, but... I like the patience, but yeah, he hasn't been ducking the Lariat every time, which is really important if you don't want to get put into this blender.
Yeah, it's very important to know when she has EX Headbutt up and when she does not, because that changes like what's going to be the block string option. Maybe they're going to go with Lariat. That's actually a punishable 5H that close too. You got to know that. All right, it's like game 1, going to Seth.
A lot of knowledge checks for Lizard Man right now. And that's a big thing, is once La Diva gets in, you're basically running a regular grappler, like mix-up.
Yeah, for sure. And getting in is like I said, I mean, she can kind of throw stuff out in neutral that carries risk, right? Like, she can't throw it out for free, but if she's right, she has, right here, look how far, that's plus frames. All right, into the 5U command grab, and this is the wall bounce pickup. So don't let Lizard Man get out of there.
And the one thing, oof.
That's the sweep I was talking about. It's like a normal kind of online Festiva play to just challenge you, right? If you're slightly plus, that sweep is fast and good. And if she reads that you're going to move forward, she can just dial it out and do a hard knockdown to a safe jump.
The big thing right now is that once Seth has been getting in, like, Lizard Man hasn't been able to set up Iggy. Like, Iggy just still. Like, he hasn't had the meter to do Iggy. He hasn't had 100% meter yet. getting swept in the corner. Yeah, and I like the idea from set series to just smash 5L. If they're gonna spot dodge, it's gonna catch the recovery of a spot dodge. Lizardman's been really good with the parries though, but that's his really only form of defense at this point. Trying to get some meter. He has Iggy available now. Oh, he's gonna go into Bro Super. Oh, went low. Decent damage off of it, but it's about to end. Oh, grabbed him out of it.
All right. Oh, that's the grab super too, so that's double dead.
One, two.
The hype is super in the game. It's not hype when it's like this, when you know it's gonna kill. It's hype when it's like, you know, maybe gonna kill.
Yeah. All right. Well, looks like set series moves on to 2-0. And in terms of the bracket, he will be facing me next. But that'll be later. We have some other matches tuned up.
Yeah, gonna get this bracket updated real quick. All right.
Yeah, but glad Lizardman was able to participate. Still in losers.
All right, so up next, we're going to have someone who I don't think I've streamed in any game in a long time. It's going to be Brightside up against Akito.
Yes.
I feel like that's kind of one of my favorite parts of this game so far. It's bringing out a bunch of older players from several games, right? Like the Persona players are coming back,
yes.
The Street Fighter 4. I'm going to say that not the Street Fighter players, but like specifically the Street Fighter 4 players are coming back. And it's pretty fun to see.
Yeah, and we've all been talking because Japan is doing, which is gonna be like at around midnight tonight Central Time, like a 3v3 tournament of like the game you started with, and it's just interesting seeing even in our local scene how many players who are playing Granblue, which game they started with, and who would be like on a team, but like just in general, seeing where they started from and where we are now in 2020 online locals is interesting to see. So yeah, Brightside, you know, from Marvel 3 fame back in the day, second at UFGT.
UFGT 8.
Which number.
That was 8. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Against Chris G, I believe.
Yes. I think he lost to Dominion. Actually, I'm trying to remember. No, he beat Dominion and then lost to Chris G. I think that's what it was. All right, so we're here with the next match. Looks like Akito playing Lancelot. And we're going to have Brightside playing Grand.
And with a really great screen name for Granblue. I don't know if you...
Brightside, he has a lot of interesting names, most of which I'm not okay with putting on my stream. We got to be brand safe here. So, Brightside has actually been playing a lot of characters. Like, I know a lot of Grand players are specifically playing him because he's simple and he's strong, right? And they don't want to have to worry too much about learning a bunch of technical stuff. They just want to get in and play, where he's actually explored a ton of characters so far, and then kind of just goes back to Grand.
And that's good because, like, it's such a low maintenance character that you can, like, kind of move around the cast and then still have a pretty good Grand just ready available. Just like that. Simple, easy confirms, going up, using jump use to put pressure. Grand has so many plus frame normals. Nearly half of his normals are like plus frame. Try to meet him in the air. Akito doesn't get the confirm off the slam though.
Alright, has it back in the corner. There's the grab. Oh, caught.
Yeah.
Look at that. Three light normal
That
should be dead. Yes. Oh, we missed the jump.
Not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Able to reset into the overhead though. Gonna still close it out really quick. Game 1 for Brightside.
Yeah, and no matter what, if Grand gets his game going, that's how all Grand rounds look. You know, you start putting in the overheads, all these plus frames.
Yeah, one of very few characters who's consistent. You know, it's weird because he has actually similar pressure to Lancelot. The difference being that Lancelot is actually minus all the time and kind of is making the read on like whether or not you're going to challenge and where you're going to challenge and calling out by canceling, where Grand is just straight up plus all the time. He'll press 4 buttons and they're all plus.
Yeah, he keeps doing the string 5L, 2L, that's all plus. All this can confirm it to each other. And then, not to mention sweep is just, even though it's not plus, it's like super good. The hitbox
it's legit soul sweep. It low profiles, tons of buttons. Yeah, right side running away with this. Oh, that's the counter hit! Oh, no.
Yeah, that's the same round start. It happened like the past 2 times.
Yeah, and that counter hit, I mean, if he has resources, that's a lot.
That's very juicy. Alright, yeah, but grand pressure in the corner. That close 5M is also plus. He's just trying to use boot, use everything. He's out of EX though, so it's pretty much Akido's
whip
turn.
grab. A little too late to punish from right side there.
Ooh.
All right, not challenging the anti-air this time. Doesn't want to eat that counter hit again. And at this point, I mean, he has a big enough life lead that you can see it. Why take any risk?
Yes.
Able to catch him trying to jump out of the fireball. It's going to be a quick 2-0 going to bright side.
Yeah, and that's the unfortunate part is that Akido, like 2 round starts, he got like the big juicy hit, counter hit. Maybe doesn't know the confirm, so that's something to definitely lab up.
Yeah, I mean, that's without super. That's like a 5K confirm still.
Yeah, so it's super big, but good stuff to bright side. Moving on in the bracket.
All right, up next, going back to, I mean, the names we haven't seen in a while, we're going to have Axis from Michigan, who I haven't seen, one of the longtime legacy Arc System Works players in the Midwest. I haven't seen him myself in a little while, but he's going to be coming in, playing Festiva, up against Lecce.
So you said what game did he come from?
Historically, I mean, every Arc System Works game.
Oh, okay.
He started with BBCT, was one of the best Persona players in the Midwest.
Oh, that's ringing a bell now. Yes.
All right.
So,
gonna get this bracket updated real quick.
did he play Kanji in Persona? I'm trying to remember. Because that name definitely sounds familiar.
I can't remember who he played in Persona. That was roughly, in fighting game timeline, that was 100 years ago. That was
and how long was BBCT then?
Oh god, it legit like what, 12? I think something like that.
BBCT is
Since like arcade launch, that's been forever.
You're right. Yeah, that's 12 years. Jesus. Axis versus Lecce. Yummy. So we'll get that set up for you in just a second. But
yep. Closing in, getting this first round of winners done. We'll have this match followed by myself. Myself and Zach are pretty much going to be playing all of our matches on stream just because we're both spectating and doing the commentating today. So we'll be holding down the entire stream.
Yeah, and I believe you could still donate to the Matcherino if you so choose.
Yeah, absolutely. You can actually check that code there. It's SSS Online 032820. There's also a coupon code you can use to throw a free 50 cents in the pot if you want to support our players.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to have Grand versus Latiba, which is really interesting. Usually Grand can kind of run over most characters, but I feel like being close to Latiba and giving that chance is not the greatest, so you'll see Grand probably stick a little bit more to fireballs, hopefully, or just go in.
Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, he definitely has, we mentioned that earlier, right? He's one of the rare characters who's plus all the time, but Latiba is so dangerous if you overextend against her. There you go. We talk about how Lariat does not hit crouching opponents. If you duck and react in time, it does recover pretty quickly, but you can get some lights as a punish. And X is trying to use Lariat neutral just to collect some plus frames for free, but again, going over the ducking Grand and get punished for it.
I feel like as a Latiba, wow, I didn't know to confirm. As a Latiba player, you're trying to figure out if they know about Lariat or if you could just abuse it.
Yeah,
right
and
now,
if not, then you have to start using Headbutt more and saving your Lariat for confirms.
There it is.
Ooh,
exactly.
Plus frames.
Exactly what we said.
Medium SPD. First of all, look how much damage that did. You can tell he's doing the real input. Okay, not that time, but the first one you can tell was like the real 360 based on the damage. Oh my god, look how quickly she turned this around.
Yeah.
I feel like Axis was setting Lecce up early in the round with those Lariats, making him think like, oh, he's just going to throw stuff out?
Look, grappler conditioning is just well beyond some of our reach, so...
Yeah. You can see that, like, he threw out a few Lariats, was like, oh, that didn't work, threw out Headbutt into plus frames, and then the entire match snowballed from there.
He won off of that one Headbutt, yes.
Yeah, medium SPD reaches so far. You could be a full character width away while walking backwards and still get snatched.
So
right,
putting in the
safe pressure here from Lecce, not committing, big counter hit.
This is big now because the corner Grand pressure and you're back in the mixer after the late tech. Ooh,
all right,
okay,
nice
that's
challenge.
minus.
Oh, the DP,
big bang.
wow.
I like hitting him out the air because sometimes Gran is really hard to punish.
All right, and this is really big. So because of all that pressure that Gran was able to do, all the long block strings, he had super already built despite having, like, you know, not a lot of health done to either character. So he's reasonably going to get a second super in this round. Yeah, stocking up.
Charged 5U all the way up.
Yeah,
much.
now he has a full invuln safe on block, -5 move. Axis is going to have to watch out for it.
But, like we saw last round, all it takes is one. Got him?
Oh, and he let it rip, and it was invuln because he was full charged. What a reaction from Leche. Good stuff. What a bait.
Yeah, I completely forgot it's fully invincible, so I would have done the same thing.
Not only that, but that was the anti-projectile super. So I think Axis thought a fireball was coming and just kind of had a bad reaction. That will always lose to strikes. All right, there's the sweep. We're talking about that being a great challenge. Catches the JM. You got to use that guard button. Yeah. Don't try to guess if it's a cross-up
Great
or not.
block. I like the block so much, eh? All right, now he has the corner, too.
I just realized I've never seen Gran's back throw before. I didn't know that's what it looked
like.
Yeah.
Boot getting punished. Bad situation for Leche. DP out. No fear. Yeah, and he's trying to cage Ladiva in the corner. It's real smart. Oh!
There's another lariat. No punish.
Yeah.
Ooh, too early on the 2H.
Wow. Yeah, doesn't want to deal with the mix-up again.
All right, now this is Gran. I mean, any 2H right now could end this round in Leche's favor.
Oh, a DP again. No fear.
Nice 2H.
Oh, no.
Wasn't a counter hit, so he didn't get the float.
I don't
nice super skybound. Yeah. Oh, he stays in place on the super skybound, doesn't move forward. Access with the easy jump punish, so he's going to go up 1-0. Tight game one, though. Based on, like, how downhill that first round went for Leche, he actually brought that back pretty well.
Yeah, I like the way he's approaching it, but sometimes, you know, you just get put in the blender. And it's unfortunate, but yeah, I like the way he's approaching the match. He's not really putting himself into too much risk. Though the times he really died, though, he did a boot and he's got punished, or he got put himself in minus frames. That's where
that's what it is. Even if you're not actually punished, just being minus in her face is such a terrible situation.
Yeah. You're putting yourself in a mix at this point. But speaking of mix, oh yeah. And he's been blocking the overheads well too. Oh, no exact punish, but back throw. Now this is big. Call this the back throw of destiny. You've been put into plus frames all day, baby.
Oh, called out the grab with the jump. He hit the JM a little too high to combo off of it. Ooh.
Oh, what? Okay, I like that.
Okay, so Lariat, even though Lariat whiffs against crouching opponents, it specifically is supposed to hit crouching normals. Yeah, but Gran's sweep, low profile so much that it still went under it.
Yeah, it's such good. So if he's charging at 5U, if you get all the way up to the last level, it becomes fully invincible, -5. And I guess now I'm realizing Gran has an easy time with charging against Ladiva.
Yeah, because he can just cancel to a button. So and for what, he stayed in front? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he expected to stay in front. I think he wanted to H into a boot, but.
So for Rick Turner asking in chat, how Gran's 5U works is holding it down charges up, and you can push any of the 3 normals to cancel the charge. If you get up to level 5 with the purple aura that you can see on him now, 5U becomes a full invuln -5 move. So he can just let this rip during a block string if he wants to be safe. That's going to hit. Full animation because it's close. Oh, wait. Doesn't even need the animation. I mean...
Yeah. But that was great defense. He blocked the jump in. I'm like, oh, he has super. Whoa, he had super. And, like, I thought for sure, like, an SVD was coming in at least. But he played that really well. Patience on the ground. Was able to find a gap to Super Skybound.
Yeah, nice reaction specifically with the Super Skybound too, because both of these characters have overheads that go really high in the air, and they'll go over crouching normals.
Oh, no blocking, no overhead this time.
All right, thrown out. That's a punish. Didn't have it buffered. For all of the offensive power of Festiva's sweep, it is actually super punishable by pretty much any character at any range. I think it's like -12 or something.
Yes. And that's why they'll put that risk out there, but...
Oh my god, the anti-air damage. That's going to be this round. Axis moving on in winners.
Yikes.
Smoked.
It was good neutral playing by Leche, but just 1 or 2 decisions to just put you in a risk. It happens like that.
Good stuff to Axis. Yeah, that was a pretty close match, though, for a 2-0, though.
Yeah.
The score not indicative of the overall match.
All right.
All right, so up next, we're going to have myself against Lazowski.
Lazowski. So I will be taking the reins, but are you still gonna stay on?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see what Callisto's mind says while he's playing. Probably says a lot of overhead on wake up.
No, that's... I've gotten to where, like, I only do that to Hector. Only because he gets tilted, so it's funny. Although, to his credit, he's been actually calling it out and beating it pretty consistently now, so...
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see who's Lowowski plays.
Yeah, someone who I'm not familiar with, so we'll see what they're all about.
The one shining, like, I guess, thing you can highlight here is that, you know, we are getting people that maybe can't make it out on a Chicago monthly on a Saturday, or the locals on the Monday, or, you know, they live in Michigan or whatever. We can have pretty decent connections and run an online tournament that, you know, suffices for the situation that we're in. But yeah, we'll definitely get to play people that we don't normally get to play at a local, even though we would prefer, you know, in-person bracket. But
yeah, we take
right
what
now,
we can get, right? Like, I mean,
yes.
For a lot of us, like, we want the competition, right? Like, it hurts when you're so used to like the weekly basis of, you know, showing up to get offline matches and the cycle of self-improvement and whatnot. It really throws your routine off when you can't get that, and especially in Arc System Works games, the net play is like not necessarily great, so you can kind of have a tough time, you know, trying to replicate the type of practice you'd be used to getting.
Yes, and rightfully so. Some people are just realizing they're getting like really, really burnt out on just be like, okay, I can't go to like an offline tournament right now.
Yeah.
And like some people are really just being like, I'm taking a break from fighting games even in, you know, quarantine, which is fair because some people's just motivation has skyrocketed down. And it's fully understandable just because, you know, when, like you said, when the routine is you're going to locals or at least going to like a big monthly for some of these players in these regions, it's just a really big shift.
Especially right now. I mean, we're at the end of March, right? Almost into April. This is major season. Like, this is when we're accustomed to be able to like play games.
Yeah, this weekend is supposed to be Michigan Masters, and unfortunately, it's not going on.
All right. I'm actually not getting any response from Lazowski. Let me see if they checked in on Smash GG.
Yep, and that's gonna happen with online tournaments too. Some people are just can't.
Yeah, especially free to enter ones.
Which, you know, most online tournaments, I fully understand being free to enter.
All right, gonna give Lazowski just another moment here. I don't want to be pulling the TO privilege of like, oh, he's not here. It's been 90 seconds. DQ, get him out of here.
Yeah, and this is all just mainly for good fun, you know. Just trying to give some semblance of a tournament experience in this time, so let's get.
Oh no! I just realized who I have to play if I do get this DQ, and I am not into it.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but. So, whether or not this match gets played, we'll round out our first round. Moving along, we had 27 entrants, which is not bad. Especially it's region locked. And there are a lot of other tournaments going on around this time. I know Michigan Masters, some people are through a Uniqlo tournament that is gonna give out the trophy that was supposed to be at Michigan Masters, so that's cool. That's happening right now as well. And you know, I think Vesperio, who was going to participate in this, is commentating that now. And
yeah, we have a bunch of stuff going on. And of course, is Rumble Ronins the charity event? Is that tomorrow?
It's tomorrow. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Rumble Runs, another online event running Granblue on Sundays. I had a pretty good time last week.
Yes. Yes, it's probably the most stacked online Granblue tournament right now. And also really well-run Samshell tournament as well. Go check that out. Go check out Jeff the Hero on Twitter. He usually posts a lot of stuff on it.
All right, so it looks like Lazowski is gone. I gave it 5 minutes. I'm going to move myself on, and I'm going to play Shaq Sam.
Okay. Are you playing that right now, or are we going to play...
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and play it now since we're prep for it.
Sounds good. Every time Brightside enters the game. Yeah. Shaq Sam is one of, apparently he came from Persona 4 Arena as well, but really, started coming out a lot during the Street Fighter 5 era, Red Bull Proving Grounds era, did pretty decent, got a couple top 8s there.
So if my memory serves me correctly, I think that Noir, who's also they're also in this tournament. One of my old Street Fighter 4 friends, I think, is Shaq Sam's cousin.
Whoa!
I can't remember if that was the relationship. Either that or I'm sorry. It is Shaq Sam is Noir's friend's cousin. Who I don't know if you remember Jimmy, who would come out to Galloping Ghost Days for Street Fighter 4.
I didn't go. I wasn't able to.
Yeah, he was a Viper player. That is Shaq Sam's cousin.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, because I know I always see somebody's always related to Shaq Sam somehow and okay. But yeah, we'll see. We'll have Shaq Sam, our pretty much resident Basaraga player.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's there. All right. So this is a matchup that I personally hate. Everyone tells, Cat wins this 20-0. And I despise this matchup so hard.
I mean, there's just not that many boss players to really competent Basaraga players to really reference to. Shaq Sam is one of them, and it's really been.
He's only made it out to I think 1 or 2 of our offline events, but I remember
I think only one.
Yeah, he got second place.
Yeah. It was that first week he got second place. Him versus Heroic Legacy at our first local for this game on Monday night and night. So we'll see how he does. Cat versus Basaraga. Lots of damage on both sides here. He's gonna trade on the fireball. Yeah, once he has that stock, he's gonna have armor on quite a bit.
This is all I know is just use 2M, and that's a general Cat rule, right? If you don't know how the matchup is supposed to run, just press 2M. Yeah. That's the
That was a great 5H anti-air.
Yeah.
He has a really shallow jump, so you can kind of snipe him out there.
And a lot of characters want to please reach. Oh, sick. a lot of big bodies want to neutral jump their way or empty jump their way in. I didn't get my 5U cancel.
And fighting your way out of the corner, in this situation, is super important against boss. You can't really take damage. Whoa, 2M? 2M's so good.
Yeah,
wow.
No, 2M is really good. Why do you think I play this character? Actually, the truth is I play this character because she has focused attack.
Yeah.
I'm a Street Fighter.
Just so end up.
Yeah, I'm a Street Fighter 4 player for life. Oh shit!
Jackson's been trying to find his way. Yeah, this is where it's bad. He has all his resources still.
He doesn't have armor though. Oh, that was.
Yeah.
I'll take that trade.
Oh, now he has.
Oh no! Sick, got him.
Oh, find a way out is Callisto. A big
wait for the jump. Oh no,
Jackson.
bad spacing. I want him to jump again though. All right.
And
jump
Basaraga's role is a little bit shallower than most, as well as his jump. But now you're in the blender. Time to cast.
Oh, I mash grab. Oh, it worked!
Oh, it worked! Street Fighter 4 fundamentals coming into effect.
Ooh,
oh, yeah, he went for it. Yeah.
All right, so Kat's overhead is kind of her only mix-up, right? It's the thrower overhead, but if she's right and you get the counter hit, you delete them. But her overhead's actually terrible. It loses to mashing anything by any character.
Yeah. A lot of people are getting used to not teching, instead just trying to operate with the 5L. It's a little bit more safer, especially against characters whose mix-up is off the overhead. You saw Callisto on the run mix-up. Spot dash is super useful. Oh,
I can't believe that stayed in front. I don't blame him for.
Oh,
Sick. All right,
run
party
up
time.
2L. Yeah. Big damage. This is where Cat gets a lot. Gonna keep it in a block string.
I'm plus. I'm plus. All right,
Yeah.
I just need
And-
EX thrust.
Yeah,
Oh,
and the
shit.
wild thing, yeah, a hit can win for either side at this point. What a jump! But no confirm. Safe pressure, right? Safe shoulder as well. When that's spaced out, it's super safe. Oh, time to guess. Now he's out of EX run. Whoa! Yeah, that jump L is like really, really.
Oh my
interesting too.
god! I tried reacting to the shoulder charge with super, and I was too late.
Yeah.
All right, 1-0 Shaq. That was only game 1. That felt forever.
Yeah, I mean, you have to play this match with anybody, any of the big bod. You have to play this match on both sides super patient. You don't want to put yourself at risk super early, whereas, you know, the big body characters know that you only need one hit to get the party started. Alright, let's see how it goes this time. Really close first game. Oh, he's got it stocked up now. That's super dangerous now. Alright.
Sick.
Oh, what a jump. Great prediction on the fireball. Gonna pick him to the corner. 5M, 5M, 5M.
Nice blocks.
The best kind of pressure. But you have Kosa has him in the corner, which
I'm out.
now he doesn't.
I'm out. It's fine. I didn't want that
just
jump.
barely But late on the anti-air is Jackson. Oh!
Oh, I thought I was gonna get close to him.
That 5H putting in a lot of work. But at this range, yeah. That's basically the big threat with Basaraga. If you let him get space, nice spot dodge. If you let him get space, he will stock up and get armor.
Oh, what a
No!
5L challenge.
Uh-oh. Blender time. Oh, what a jump. Still got the hit anyway, but yeah, what a great prediction.
I can't believe I didn't get the JU punish on the command grab though.
Yeah, Basaraga, quite a tall boy, so if you hit it too early, sometimes you might not get the combo on the way down. Not enough. Alright. Yeah, it's stocked up though.
Oh,
Trying to
too early.
move his way in. Oh, got hit 2L again. A lot of run-ups by Callisto. Been working pretty well.
Sick.
What a 5H! Sick! Plus, plus, plus. All these plus frames.
Alright. So this is like the cat zone, right? You just need to get one hit.
Oh, that could have been it. And Basaraga's still very, very dangerous. Alright. Blocking the low. He has no EX run. Oof. And now Shaxam has the corner now, and this is super scary.
He was plus there?
Oh,
I jumped. I got scared.
yeah, so match point for Shaxam. Yeah, trying to not giving him space to level up. Sometimes you just gotta be fearless and not give him any space, because otherwise the armor's gonna be super good. Oh, now you're in the cat mix. Or plus frames. Which one are you gonna take? All right, 5H, and he still does not have 100% meter yet. He basically got it at that then. And
I'm
now,
hoping all that. I don't want any of that.
Uh-oh. Go.
Yeah,
Smash, operate 5H. Let's go.
I was not pressing anything during that whole sequence until he got like all of his fucking EX out. I did not want to challenge anything there.
And once again, in this game, that's one of the most important things. Not only like managing your EX moves and what's on cooldown, what's on not. It's so hard to realize the opponents, because if you don't play the characters, some of the icons are a little bit ambiguous.
2M, so good.
Yeah, 2M has been
Looking for
putting
the
in
jump.
work.
Hopefully I can get a 5H here.
And
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it's hard. Cat really has a great tool to beat shallow jumps with 5H. But otherwise, if you're trying to hit him,
Oh, nice. Wake
it'd
up
be
5M.
hard to
That was too
realize
far.
his spacing. Oh, got the jump.
He's
but-
so tall. It's really hard to combo, even if you get the jump in. Oh, he stuck my EX fireball. No, I don't want that.
What a DP. Brave DP. Delay throw. Gonna put him back in the blender. Oh,
I blocked.
Okay.
Sick.
Yes. And this one. Yes.
Hell yeah, 2L. So Cat's 2L, one of the faster recovering normals in the game. You can do it as a meaty into slower invul moves, and it'll recover in time to block.
Yeah, and Basaraga's skybounds aren't exactly the fastest. Oh,
I tried to punish that and buffered so hard that I got to jump.
all right. He's in. taking that time that he's using to level up to try to get in.
Woo!
Oh, there it is.
Wow, I
though.
got hit by the actual armor itself. The armor load
Yes.
was armored. Oh my
That's
god.
one of the scary things to do if he already
I don't
has
want to get
armor.
command grab. I'm holding up. Sick.
Oh.
I'm a genius.
Back into plus frames. Wow, I can't believe he didn't press a button.
Oh my god.
Patience.
Woke up 5L. Am I dead?
Uh-oh. Gotta get chipped.
No.
Oh. Yeah. Now he's in chip range.
Oh, I thought I got the
Almost.
punish. Oh.
Almost.
All right, match point.
Yeah.
I
The thing
thought I
about
had that
chip-
punish.
Chip in this game, if you're not at 1 health, you will not get chipped to death.
Wow, that
but
was a
once you are
whip
at
dash.
1
Ooh,
health,
God,
you
so
will
big.
get chipped. So basically, you can't do a block string if they're not at 1 health and chip them.
Okay,
Oh,
that was
no.
bad spacing. I'm getting beat up this round.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay.
Damn, I needed that spot dodge. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. All right, Shaq moving on in winners. That matchup, definitely Vasaraga wins. Anyone who disagrees with that is crazy. I have no idea who thinks Cat wins that matchup.
Nothing
Wild now.
The strength granted by
All right,
a
good games to
pack
Shaq
with a primal.
So I believe we're going to actually have you up next. Let's get this reported. That at least went way better than the last couple times we've played online, but yeah, that was rough. All right, I think, yeah, I think we lost Zach for a sec on the Discord call, so give me a sec to figure that out. He might have just lost internet in general. Hey, also, Willie is joining in the party here. Come here, bud. What are you doing? Intermission while we wait for Zach to get back on. Look at that tail. This boy got a big tail. All right. Hey, 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 hey. Don't touch that. All right, while we're waiting, guys, there are a few ways you can support these tournaments if the cat will let me run them. Of course, there's the Matcherino you can donate directly to put some beef into the pot for our players. It's at matcherino.com/T/SSSonline032820, which I clearly typoed there. There's a third S that's supposed to be there, but that's what happens when I made that at 1 in the morning. And there's a coupon code SSSonline032820. That'll add 50 cents into the pot for free. We have 50 total uses of that thanks to the folks over at Matcherino. And we also have, oh, come on, cat, let me push the button. We have this art from Quasimodo X available on our Teespring. You can get it on shirts, hoodies, phone cases, and whatnot. Shout outs to him for the art, as well as to Puppy Swarm for setting up the commission for the shirt. So you can check that out. And of course, you can follow me on the various types of social at the Waifu Dome, Mishima Monthly, which is the Tekken version of my tournament, myself at BG Callisto. And then there's also the URL for the Discord for these events. So let's see if we can get Zach back into the fold here. All right, looks like Zach lost internet for a sec, so we're going to pass on his match for a moment. Let me coordinate with Bracket Runner here. All right, so we're going to move on to our next match. We're going to have Brightside against Elven Shadow. I'm not sure, you know, two of our longtime players, I'm not sure if they've ever actually met in any game, though. Both players getting set up. Elven Shadow getting there. So Elven Shadow playing Fairy, last I checked, so we should have a Fairy Grand match. Yeah, this is going to be real interesting. Definitely never seen these two face off in any game.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right. Pretty cautious start. Right side getting worked into the corner pretty quickly, though. Nice. Finds the counter hit, though. That's going to be big. Oh, Elven Shadow with the 2L challenge to work his way out of the corner. I really like that, too. So he took the 2-4H for the hard knockdown, which also threw Grand pretty much half screen and gave Fairy plenty of time to get out of the corner. All right, nice challenge with the JM. Right side has the corner, caught Elven Shadow trying to jump out. Gonna convert. Pretty tight, fast-paced round one, but going to Bright side.
Battle 2. Engage.
Whoa, okay. That was the most Bright side round start I think I've ever seen. Just to let you know, I played Samurai Showdown in one tournament. I was like, wow, this game's really cool. I'm excited to enjoy it. My first tournament match was Brightside, and I opened with a button, and he opened with Reflect and super special me at round start for 80% of my health. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm done with this. I don't want to play him anymore. Elven Shadow trying to get away, but he's not going to get the escape. That should do it for game one. Right side going up 1-0. This is one of my favorite parts about this game right now. It's reminiscent a lot of early Dragon Ball Fighters where people from, you know, pretty much every subgenre of fighting game are coming together and trying the game out. It's pretty easy to pick up. You know, despite having a pretty small roster, has some pretty varied archetypes. Nice punish on the light DP. All right, Elven Shadow buying a little bit of space. Still a slight life lead for Brightside here, though. Finds the jail. Able to get a start. Just taking the corner push. Not going too far in the setup, but the 2H whiffs. That's going to let Brightside get in. All right, Elven Shadow. DPs, busts out. Super Skybound available for Brightside. Oh, not quite enough. He didn't believe to dial out a move to push back into GG, and I think this is going to... Oh, yes. Jeez, that did a lot. Right side moving on to match point. Wait, what? Okay, I was going to say. I thought that didn't kill for a second.
Battle 2. Engage.
And there it is again. Calling out the early button with the DP. And especially if you're using like light DP on Grand, that's not even that much of a risk because it recovers super, super quickly. Very hard to punish, especially online. All right, Elven Shadow able to kind of regain some composure here in the match. Nice, he runs up to get the close light, get a bit better of a punish. Pretty commanding life lead, but it is Grand, so, you know, life can disappear in a hurry off the right hit. Pretty much like a counter hit boot right now would pretty much kill Fairy. All right, 5H in the air. Oh, he didn't unblockable him. GG was holding Gran, all air normals are unblockable, so if you get that situation, you can just push anything you want to unblockable them into the rest of the hits of GG. All right, nice patience from Elven Shadow. Put out the super and then just blocked. Waited for Brightside to come in.
Battle 3, engage.
All right, trade. Projectile with button. Elven Shadow getting good positioning here. Yeah, questionable spacing on the boot. That was almost punishable, but Brightside got away with it. Brightside finding a hit, evening up the life lead, pushing Elven Shadow to the corner. Is Elven Shadow going to try to DP? Not yet. Tried to challenge, and I think he's gone. He's going to be close. And that does it. Brightside moving on in winners. All right, so up next, we're going to have Monarch and Kilo. Monarch, of course, not someone who I've seen at offline events very often, but back in, I believe, 2019, was the winner of the EVO BB, the BlazBlue side tournament that decided who got to go to the ARC Revel Finals in Japan to represent America. And he won that qualifying spot. Definitely one of the strongest Arxis game players in our region. So this is actually one of the first times I've seen him play in general with my own eyes, as well as just in Granblue. So excited to see who he plays.
Lancelot versus Gran.
Still hoping Zach can get his internet back. Otherwise, if we get to the point where he's holding up winners, we'll have to advance Seth series.
Believe in victory. Battle 1, engage.
All right, Monarch playing Lancelot, it looks like. Kilo with the Gran. Popular pink Gran color as well. Cautious pressure here from Monarch, actually. Not overextending too hard as Lancelot. Taking his time to approach. Good spacing on the EX thrust there. All right, Kilo able to find the boot, push him to the corner. Nice. Calls out the reversal, the 2-2H, able to get the air grab. Nice spot dodge, EX Fireball. That timer is going to be down for a while now. There's a counter hit. Doesn't spend anything on it just yet. Good challenge from Kilo, though. Didn't fall for the shimmy and able to poke his way out. Takes that first round.
Battle 2, engage.
Cashes out the EXTP. He's going to have no wake-up available if he does eat it. Wow! 5U hitting on the other side. Okay, Gran. Monarch, though, able to keep it together, reverse the positioning, work towards the corner. Kilo with a good life lead here still, though. All right, finds the counter hit on the Rekka cancel. No commit. Oh, waiting for Gran to throw the EX Fireball. Yeah, there we go. Now he can pressure a little bit safer. There's the overhead. Nice challenge with the 5L, though. Monarch seems just so careful with his approach, and Kilo is just waiting out, waiting for him to come back in and challenge. Not going too ham on either side here. Oh, yeah, that's a hard to blockable. Little Rashid action. Here's the mix-up. On the other side, going to spin the Super Skybound. This should finish the round, but Lancelot, not a very high damage character. Yeah, it's enough.
Battle 3, engage.
Yeah, I think that was, I don't know if that was quite a punish, but definitely not the optimal spacing for the EX thrust. rolling through the fireball. Unfortunately, Kilo puts himself into a Rekka with it, though. Kilo taking his time, blocking his way out. Gets unblockable by the EX fireball, though. Uses the wall jump again, able to side switch. Back to mid-screen. Doesn't spend the Skybound yet, looking for the next hit to see if he can finish it. Nice timing on the EXDP there. Kilo able to bust out of pressure. Oh, that was a jump, not a counter hit. Okay, big damage time. One button into Super Skybound, gonna go ahead and just cash out. This should leave about 20% on Monarch's side. Caught with the counter hit, but he didn't believe in it. EX boot, push into the corner. We have a nail biter here at the end, and EXDP's gonna finish game 1 in Kilo's favor. What a challenge with the DP.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right, JU pressure. Nice timing on the challenge with Kilo, though. Good spot dodge. Calls out the EXCP. Gonna get out of the corner and the side switch. Not a big punish, but the positioning switch is big. Good start for Monarch here. Oh, on the other side. That is gonna be close. This super, again, not very damaging. I think he's gonna need one more hit. Yeah. Nice challenge with the 5L. Big drop there from Kilo after the EX boot. He kind of spent both his cash out potential in addition to losing the big damage there. Good spacing on the slide. Counter hit, trying to challenge out of the second Rekka cancel. Oh, that airship making hella noise in the background. Nice, good stagger into the counter hit. Kilo, pretty convincing. Gonna move on to match point.
Battle 3. Engage.
Spends the EX Rekka. He's going to take the air reset here. No, he's going to let him fall to the ground. Ooh, calls out the throw, though. Gets the counter hit. Still, it's Lancelot, so not the biggest damage. If that was any other character, it would have absolutely melted them. Going to spend the super here, but he's still going to need another hit. All right. Slow pressure here. There's the DP, but he went for the throw punish, and he wasn't landed yet. Nice patience, waiting out all the AXs, blocks the overhead. He's able to take his turn, gonna get out of the corner, but a good challenge by Kilo. He's not out of this yet. All right, Kilo making all the right reads so far, but he's gonna need a bit more. He's gonna spend Super Skybound here. Still not gonna be enough to close out the round. All right, even match. And the stagger pressure, the 2M's going to get it. Gran, one of the few characters who's plus on block on his 2M like that. Got to respect the pressure. Kilo moving on to winners. All right, looks like we're going to actually get my losers match out of the way. I don't really have an option to not play off stream here, so... It's going to be myself and Lizardman. Not a giant fan of Loane, but we'll see how this goes. Get the names dialed in here. Alrighty, let's do it. Solo commentating, solo playing. No help here. Any teams for both.
versus Luwei.
I still don't really know anything about Luwei, I'm going to be honest. This is one of the matchups where I try to just count on the fact that my character is objectively better. God, and it was his theme song too. Everything about this had to be as obnoxious as possible. Oh, and English voices, perfect. This is everything that I wanted. All right, like DP. Oh, I didn't get my DP. Oh, I thought that second hit was gonna whiff. Ugh.
Down.
I knew this would happen.
Battle 2. Engage.
I received word that Zack in a Box is back among the living. Oh God, I got baited. All right, called out the throw. Oh no. What is any of this stuff? Oh God, the spot dodge on the jumping? I think that was a punish. Oh, the unblockable. I got spot dodge that. Wow, I was dead. I have to kill him before he activates anything. That was a bad situation.
Just do it.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. What? I was mashing DP. Come on. Oh God.
Oh yeah, battle of the ladies.
Is he out? He's out. Okay.
There we go.
Waiting on Fireball.
Salad
Sick. I got lucky. He got meter both times instead of health from the item. The RNG gods with me today. Ugh. That wasn't fun. Let's go.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
That was not the wake up I was expecting.
Great.
Come on, cat damage. What? Why did he stay in front?
Oh yeah, battle of the ladies.
I think I can still kill her if I hit. Did I died? Oh my God. Why did he not wall bounce? What is this character? Why are none of my combos working? Okay. Jeez.
I ain't down for the count yet.
Battle 3. Engage.
What? Where's the fucking hit? Oh my God.
Here's good.
Sick. I try to hit. Alright. I basically have to kill here. Thank you. Thank you. I don't ever want to play against this character again. Ugh. Gross. Gross. Alright. That is quite enough of that.
私は白チュームでも見ていたのだろうか。ありえない光景がこう鮮明にまぶたに焼き付いたままなんだが。
Alright, back to the lobby. Let's see. That's gonna move me on in losers. I believe we're going to have our losers quarters starting. Smash GG taking a while here. Here we go. All right. So I believe we're going to have Chris Chaos and Shaq Zam up next. Yep, that looks about right. So let me get those names in here. All right, so it's going to be Matera against Vasaraga. I don't think I've seen this matchup a lot. I can't imagine it's super fun for Vasaraga. All right. So it looks like Zach is going to come back on a commentary, but his connection's a little rough, so he's not going to risk playing it.
Vasaraga versus Matera.
See if we can get the Discord call up and running. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Yeah,
Even victory. Battle 1.
I'm back.
Engage.
I BQ'd myself just because the internet has just been cooked, so I'll be on here for commentaries for as long as I can. So.
Oh, this Vasaraga color is sick. It's like a Gundam, like an 08 MS team. Nice. Good rolls, trying to get out of the corner, but he hasn't bought a lot of positioning and actually hasn't... Okay, I was about to say he has not touched Matera yet, and he did once for 20%.
And I'm unsure if you already talked about the nature of this matchup, but...
No, yeah, you know, I haven't seen it before. I have to imagine this is not easy for Vasaraga.
It is very bad for Vasaraga, but
Big
he
damage.
has no reversal in this situation, so this is like the one chance you get.
Yeah, the super pretty much his only wake-up option. And, I mean, the same goes for her, though. When he has her pinned down, she also only has Skybound as a reversal option. So, and him and I actually, we talked about this matchup a little bit before about something that I had been using against Beelzebub and Matera of holding M in neutral so that you can do forward plus skill button and get the medium forward shortcut. Which for him is his anti-air grab, which can snatch her assault out of the air pretty easily. Where actually manually entering that anti-air grab is hella hard because it's like a Arts' super input of like half circle back forward into button.
I mean, the interesting thing is like it's already hard for Vasaraga to deal with the assault that Matera has, but there really is, even if there is an option, there really isn't a reason for Matera to do that. Like, this should be the game plan, right?
The zoning is competent, so why would you need to go in? It's a zoner archetype against a character with relatively poor anti-fireball tools.
And so yeah, you see this how it's working out. Right
Oh
now.
my god!
Yeah.
I would say you can't even say he blocked the wrong way because that was an air unblockable since she was on the ground. But either way,
Yeah, the only time you might want to try to assault in is if you really don't want them to armor up. But
yeah.
Take your victory.
I don't know. I've always thought that Matera players are zoners until they lose the life lead, and then they're then they're under night players, like clearly.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Chris KS can go up 1-0. There was one chance in one of those rounds for Shaxan, but just couldn't get the right reads too. Like even if you do get in, you still gotta make those guesses. Yeah, once Butterfly is out there too, like a lot of the armor just trying to float back. Yeah, see that's a great time to assault in actually. It's like when he's trying to move forward and he's trying to shoulder. Perfect time for Matera to assault in. Especially with the jump on. That's gonna hit twice, that's gonna break the armor.
Ooh, okay. Didn't get the counter, so it wasn't able to convert, but that was still a good chunk of damage. And Shaxan doing work in the corner here. Gonna burn his super. Should get the animation. Yeah. This is a pretty good chunk of damage, but he does have to watch out for Matera skybound options.
Yes. Even though they're quite slow, so you can like
Chris
meet
Chaos
and be
taking
pretty
it
safe.
easy, but he assaulted. And you were talking about the 2-hit JM off of the assault that can break armor, but because he did the crouching startup move, he was low to the ground, so only one hit of JM made contact.
Great patience of Jack to take out that round, but yeah, gonna get hit.
Right,
And now even has himself in the corner. Oh, got a shoulder in.
Look at the oh my god, look at the chunky damage. It's so hard to find your spots, but when you do, they're very rewarding. Now, one of the concerns here though is he doesn't really have like a anti-fireball super to use or a far hit confirm into super. So he can't necessarily cash out that meter without getting in first.
Yeah, so that 100% meter doesn't really change the neutral too much. Right, jump back fireball again, or arrow I should say. Yep, trying to set up shop. Ooh, great 5M. Yeah, that's one of the things, if it's a far assault, 5M can catch him. Ooh. But I think the biggest thing is like at least not getting hit by EX arrow. Because sometimes EX arrow, once you get the hit, that's super big for her. But if you can block that, she'll be locked out of the arrow for a while. Big 5H. Again, big assault going over the shoulder. And I don't know, it's close, not quite. There's a chance, but man, this is the start.
This is gonna be struggle time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take your victory.
And Shaxan goes into losing.
All right, so Chris Chaos moving on to winner's side of top 8, where he's going to face Nobody EXE.
Oh, okay.
And up next, let's see. I think we're going to have a Grand Mirror. We're going to have Brightside and Kilo up next.
Oh, nice. Surprisingly, like I don't see that many Grands.
Yeah, and Kilo looked
general.
really, really strong in his first match. So we'll see how he fares. Definitely a little more calm than Brightside was wilding out a little bit in his first match. And it's two different styles, right? Against a character that's relatively hard to punish for doing wild stuff and who gets crazy rewards when he's right. It's definitely a pretty interesting style
and
to
it's
see,
like the typical like Shoto, like he does have like the Shoto tools. So like when you have such a versatile character and you played a mirror match, it's really interesting to see how both players approach the character and even the mirror match.
Yeah, and I'm not sure necessarily how this mirror goes. I know for like the cat mirror, it's sort of interesting because she has an abnormal ability to whiff punish her own moves that most characters don't have. She also has a much harder time getting out of her own pressure than a lot of characters have. So
it's the same thing with Fairy, so yeah.
Yeah, and I would think for Gran, you know, like not a lot of characters can low profile Gran moves, but with his 2U, like he can get under some stuff. A lot of characters kind of have to like play the waiting game. His fireball is super competent, but he can counter his own fireball well. He can EX boot and try to catch the startup of it for crazy rewards if he's right.
Yes. So we'll see. Like, obviously, like you said, there's two different styles here. So, but I feel like if you waste like an EX boot in neutral, you're just at a disadvantage from the start. That's really interesting. I don't know if that's -4, that first slash, the 214L. It's not really much Gran can do at a range.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, his buttons are sort of stubby in a lot of cases, and he's really good at being minus, but at a range where you can't do a lot. Like after blocked 5U, stuff like that. Oh, nope, shit, my bad. There we go. Thanks, Gizzard. It turns out that trying to do all of this at the same time is a little tricky, but we're working it out.
Battle 2. Engage.
I think I have the side switch too, actually.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm a professional
go.
spinner. I know what I'm doing.
Alright, so.
Wow, charging up the 5U.
Yeah. Whoa, DPs, yeah. it's such a mind game because Gran's DP is so fast, and you kind of have to be super ready to punish it too. It's not like you can just wait. You have to have it in mind to punish it. Oh, into Super Skyball. Not gonna do. I like.
Right side going up, one round.
Yeah, that did a chunk.
Yes. There's a reason why, so having, I have 5 Granblue setups that I've had to unlock colors on, and one of the reasons why I do usually just leave Gran as the CPU partner is the Super Skybound just melts everything. And it
if
always
you're close
gets,
enough, you get like this pseudo animation that just does a
Final
ton of
Fantasy
damage.
summoning. Even his regular super also does
Yeah,
solid damage for like not doing
Yeah,
anything
it's super
special.
skybound if you hit it like if you hit it close, like it's super damaging.
It's also safe, I'm pretty sure, his regular Skybound. Ooh, nice!
I've
Good
been-
confirm off the counter hit.
I've been loving, Kilo's pressure. He does 5U sometimes to cancel.
Yeah.
His pressure is really fleshed out right now.
Really solid staggering with the 2M.
Yep, 1-0 to Kilo.
That's a fast game 1.
Yeah, I mean with this character, like you get hit once, you just see the health bar just melt. And I like that too. When you're switching up between regular jump and super jump, you can like whiff a lot of DPs or 2Hs just because you shallow jump it and then you're not in range for the anti-air.
Especially with a character who gets so much reward for counter hit 2H, like they're looking for it, right? Like a Gran is always looking to 2H anti-air.
Ow,
What a confirm! That was so sick! Kilo!
Out of the air, yeah, that was super.
This is the dry character, right?
adjusted.
This is the this is the character with the boring combos.
Yeah, that was a great awareness to hit out of the anti-air. Oh, okay, not quite,
Nice confirm.
but yeah, and that's good enough at this point because you have the corner. Pretty much anything
he
you can
whipped
kill.
the 2L into the grab. Empty jump 2L. Doesn't have the super quite yet, so he's going to cash out the DP.
Oh,
Safe
didn't
jump.
confirm that hit though. And now, it's Kilo's turn. Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Wow.
No bite on the overhead. Right side staying calm, not pressing tag.
Yeah, and this is one of those games where if you have a huge life lead, you take the throw. Out of doubt, you take the throw. Because the reward for them baiting your throw tech with an overhead is ridiculous. Especially in this match.
Yeah, Gran,
Right?
Gran basically gets the exact same thing that Cat does for the counter hit overhead, which is a solid like 6.5K minimum.
And always interesting to see in like any game with like Shotos, like whoever uses the EX Fireball first, like the other person is like so far ahead in neutral after it.
Nice spacing on the boom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's -4, so not much Gran can do at a range. Ooh, sweep.
To you,
Sweep.
buffered in the fireball to stay safe. Right side working on a little bit of a life lead, but that could go either way right now.
Oh, big jump you. Yeah, not biting neither, or really
Ooh,
biting it
another
over.
challenge with the DP. Both of these guys hard callouts while minus. Nice
Oh, that
stagger
was the
pressure.
5H into pressure.
And the throw,
Yeah.
that should seal it. Kilo moving on in winners.
Yeah, I think the biggest contributor to that match is that the fact that Kilo, his pressure just seems very fleshed out. You saw the
Yeah.
awareness he had to confirm off that errant air hit and to death.
Definitely less instinctual than how Brightside's appeared. A lot more, like you said, kind of labbed out.
Yeah,
All right, so up next we're gonna have Kizzer Crate and Seth Series.
nice.
Kizzer, I believe himself recently converted to Gran.
Well,
He still...
yesterday at the low kick, he played mainly person.
Gotcha.
I know he has been, I've seen him pick Gran here and there in bracket before. I'm not sure what matchup that is for. I'd assume maybe it's for Fairy, but he didn't use Fairy, or he didn't use Gran against me yesterday, so
yeah.
I'm not sure.
And then, meanwhile, Festiva on Seth's end, it doesn't seem super bad for Percival, right? To take that match, like, that seems like he has big enough buttons, good options. A fireball that you can't roll has a pretty good set of tools for keeping a grappler at bay.
At the same time, though, Ladiva, there's a lot more matches that you would rather not play. So I feel like Percival is just like, there's a chance. And when there's a chance that you can get in,
yeah,
with Ladiva, you have a chance.
She's obviously, a fleshed out. This is a game where like not everyone has traditional Arc System works like Blaze Blue, wild air dashes and teleporting behind you and stuff. Not all of those tools exist at the same speed that they normally do in Arc System games. So that combined with her just having good tools, she's one of the more competitive grapplers that's ever been in an Arc System game.
Oh, big DP.
Not holding the pressure.
Big bet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No block button there. Yeah, and Percival in the corner. I feel like this is a lot harder now.
Nice, good block. Waited out the JU and the
reset
frame trap into the counter hit again. Nice pressure by Seth. Caught him challenging, thinking an SBD was coming, and just hit him with the slap.
Disrespect the quiet age. Oh, yeah. And see that Percival's normals are like very super long range, but they have a considerable amount of lag to them on whiff, so...
Yeah, definitely one of the more whiff punishable characters in the game.
Oh, DP, EX DP out of there. Oh. And stocking up right in his face.
Nice whiff punish with the 5M. He should do it. He has super, yeah. It's going to be really close. Oh, no. Okay. Enough to close it out. Game 1 going to Seth.
Did you see that walk on the 2M? That was some Street Fighter vibes. Or Street Fighter stuff in general. Alright, Seth series. Up 1-0. Seth series really hasn't been able to come out to the usual locals.
Yeah, hasn't gotten a lot of offline experience in the game, but he has been really grinding.
Yes.
Oh, went for the 5U, trying to mix up with the grab. Nice challenge from Kizzer. Kizzer, and we've seen this before, when we were allowed to do offline matches, Kizzer would get kind of a slow start and then turn things up after feeling out the match a little bit. So seems like momentum is a bit more on his side. Has no DP available right now, though.
Yeah, so especially when you notice that the opponent doesn't have a DP, great confirm.
Yeah, nice confirm.
Is that it's time to jump. Like, you have to put it on them. Like, especially if they're really willy-nilly with their DPs. If they're out of DP, you have to test them.
Oh, EX Lariat to start. Finds the counter hit. A bit too far to confirm, but pushed to the corner already. And Kizzer wants none of that.
He's taken enough of that in this match already.
Nice patience by Seth, not challenging the fireball. Overhead.
Okay. But not kind of hurt, so that's okay. Oh,
nice. Good challenge with the 2M. Finds the knockdown.
Time to guess.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yes, Lariat.
What is he gonna spend? Okay, just one EX. Probably next mix-up's gonna kill.
I think actually off the EX headbutt, if you just did one button into super, that might have been enough. But
sweep. We talked about that sweep.
All right, anyone's match right now.
Oh.
And there's the sweep. Yeah, God, it's so good as a wake up, and the splash, super meaty.
Wake up sweep, you better want to.
Match point for Seth.
Okay.
Oh, unfortunate spacing on the JU. This is
Kizzer has been putting himself in a pickle every time he tries to jump. Okay.
Nice, found that.
Here we go.
Who knows where that hit? Gotta use the guard button.
And especially for players who don't play like MK and not used to the block button, it's like really awkward to do.
Yeah, I'll say the block button beating cross-ups is good because there are some phenomenal cross-up moves in this game. Look how ambiguous that was.
Yeah. Right?
All right, Seth looking for the DP. Held up on the pressure when he was plus, but still doing pretty good.
Desperately, because they're trying to spread. That should be it. Yeah, Seth series going up on in winter side.
Alright, Seth gonna make it to the winner's semis.
The biggest
We'll face Kilo.
Yes.
between winning
So Ladiva versus Grand
and
will
losing
kind of get a
is the
run
blood
back. I think
put in the ring. I
we've
hope
had
you find the kingdom of your
Ladiva
dreams
versus
one
Grand
day.
today and stream
I'm
before
sure it'll be a
so
country
we'll
full
see how
of
it plays
love.
out for them. On the other side of the bracket, we have
It's gonna be Nobody EXE and Chris Chaos. So that'll be the start of our top 8. We're gonna run some losers matches first before we get to that top 8. Oh god! All right, so looks like it's gonna be myself against the Midwest #1 Mike Vulture, St. Cola.
oh my god, yes!
So we've played once before. He's a Beelzebub player. A matchup that is not one I'm super fond of as Catalina for a lot of the same reasons that I don't like the Lancelot matchup. She has to kind of forego a lot of her pressure in order to keep Beelzebub cornered. He just has really good tools for, you know, like escaping the corner. He has the dive kick that he can change the timing of. He has the teleport. And they're all things that are very punishable by her. It's just that she has to recognize that they're on the table and wait them out, which is not normally what happens when she gets the corner, right?
So,
All right.
I mean, you said St. Cola is a Beelzebub player. I mean, for now.
For now, yes.
Yeah, St. Cola, famously known as, you know,
Whatever the
having a
opposite of a
rotating
character
wheel.
specialist would be, right?
And
Like,
just as we say that, like, you know, he with Lancelot. Thank you, St. Cola, for showing it exactly how we want.
wow. Wow.
But we haven't seen Lance today, I believe. And
Yeah,
man,
with
Lance,
Macho having to drop out late, our premier Lancelot player in the area.
he's unfortunately feeling some symptoms, so hopefully he gets better. But,
ooh, delay 10. This is gonna be fun.
Why?
This
It's a
wasn't like
delay 10?
This wasn't like that normally when we played. I think it adjusted specifically for him picking Lancelot.
Alright, well, it's time to run the online gauntlet with the 10 frame
Okay,
delay.
it just cleared up a little bit.
Okay.
Nope, never mind. There it is.
Alright, well, sometimes we are Street Fighter 4 players. We were born in delay-based cycle. Yeah.
Frame trap.
St. Cola pressing a lot of buttons on plus frame. And that's the hard thing about Cat. Like, sometimes you do want to challenge this because you can't let her keep retaking her turn. But you gotta make sure that they're at least, like, running forward at least sometimes. Wow, jump you! Alright.
Oh, I thought he went for the throw.
Try. Callisto trying to disrespect with double overheads. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, St. Cola baits out the DP. Let's see. No combo. Alright. Rack of pressure goes all the way through.
I didn't think he would do it.
Whoa. Alright, went all the way through again. Lance puts you in a gas every time he starts rack of pressure.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it is an overhead.
Oh my god.
Lance has an option off of the EX teleport that isn't overhead and does a shit ton.
This man is
on
impossible to
counter
condition.
Yeah, and I mean, you see it yourself. He's throwing in some weird conditioning too. He's going for the third record every time. Oh, here we go. St. Cola with a great Aberrate. Setting up EX Fireball. Jump you, the god. Great block from St. Cola. Yeah, it's not. He hasn't been good open up as much as I anticipated. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh yeah, walking back on the throw. Alright, finally keeping his record pressure a little bit tighter.
Oh my god. Wowie, wow,
man.
wow.
Delayed Lance. St. Cola going up 1-0.
The delay 7 king. I acknowledge. I bow down.
Alright. We'll see what adjustments need to be made.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
And even when, you know, you kind of have a read on the record pressure, it's hard. It's a really annoying to deal with EXDP all the time.
Yeah, you can't. You can see there. I can't. Oh my god, he just appeared.
Okay, big jump you.
Ooh, look at the lag.
Okay, 5M pressure. Alright, Senkola finds himself controlling the corner. Oh, air to air. A big jump you again, great block. Alright. Sets up the EX Fireball again, but he's out of EX Fireball. Sometimes it's really good to use that in the corner. DP.
Wow, that punish? I actually thought I'd be safe either way.
Alright. Alright, not a lot of damage. Thankfully, Lance, for as much options as he has, doesn't... Wow, just runs into Fireball. Doesn't have the biggest damage. Yes. Throw. Jump you into throw.
Yep.
Jump you, been putting in a lot of work.
Basic pressure.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta keep it basic. Wow, wake up, sweet. And the DP, no fear anymore. Same on the other side.
Oh no, the throw punish, that was bad of me.
Just getting the EXDP back is Senkola. Oh, 2M, no dice. Oh, punishes the roll. That was a great patience from Senkola. I'm surprised. Oh, no.
What?
Yeah.
Wowie, wow, wow. What? I'm
Pressure
holding down
again.
back! I'm doing nothing but holding down back. What?
Senkola on match point.
Oh my god.
Alright. Intense now. Senkola finds the corner. Whoa, whoa, wow, okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
So that's a
What?
Oh wow. Jump you to save his life.
And I can't combo off my jump U. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Oh, setting up the EX Fireball. Uh-oh. Cat in the corner. It's time to
No,
guess.
you can't combo. Oh my
Whoa!
god.
Wow. And Senkola.
I am never net playing again. I'm literally never playing in an online tournament again. Are you? We all saw that, right? Like everyone saw the same thing that I saw, right?
And everybody has to deal with delay-based glance. If there's one thing about the pandemic that is true, if you are a Granblue player,
Well,
you will have to deal with delay-based glance.
I enjoyed this game while it was here, but I will see you guys. Resident Evil 3 comes out soon, followed by Final Fantasy 7. I'm no longer a fighting game player. Jesus. All right, so I believe we're going to have Shaxam and Monarch up next to qualify for the loser side of top 8.
Okay. Wait, is Senkola in top 8?
No, he needs one more. He has to
Okay.
play, he has to face Brightside.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did I just... No, we're back in the lobby. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. All right. So,
I
loser
mashed circle
side.
too much, and I thought I like accidentally disbanded the lobby while
Oh,
I was
yeah.
looking away. All right, so Monarch sitting on the player 1 side there.
Monarch, remind me who he plays again?
Monarch was playing Lancelot as well.
Okay.
So we're going to have
Okay, so
two
we did have
Lancelots on stream.
Lancelot versus Basaraga. I know we were talking about this match a little bit earlier in the week. I know Shaxam isn't too fond of it, but like we already said, Lance has to be close.
Yeah.
And if you're close to any of the big bodies in this game, there's a chance you could get hit.
Also, I think Vasaraga usually, because of just the space that his buttons take out, when he can get them out, he can usually do a pretty good job of dealing with like the super slippery characters like Lance and Charlotta, like
Right.
ones who want to just be kind of all over the place. But we saw in Monarch's first match, he's actually like relatively non-committal for a Lancelot player. That could work in Shaxam's favor because Shaxam is typically a slightly aggressive player, and if Monarch gives him the space, he'll definitely take it.
Battle 1. Engage.
Alright, let's see. Starting off with Fireball. EX Fireball is a good way to just set up, just because, like, it'll break armor, it'll do... Yeah, oh, great punish on that. If you're ready for it, yeah. If you, like, stop your string and you notice that you hit the armor, it's good to just stop it punish. Great,
Nice
yeah,
spot
that's what we're
dodge
talking
and
about.
the punish, yeah.
That's the big thing you have to do to get Vasaraga to change up his options after run is spot dodge.
And that is very specific matchup knowledge that you can tell Monarch, you know, this is a character that you might not have seen very much. Monarch has definitely studied a bit about the character. Oh, he didn't cash out the super. I think he actually could have finished off that hit.
Alright. Oh,
Spot
spot dodge again. Okay,
oh,
maybe
the
a little
big
too.
sweep.
Yeah, and now Shaq is kind of. Oh,
This is
kinda
actually a pretty bad
realized-
situation because if Shaq gets to armor up again, he can just, he has the option off of the run to super armor, so Lance can't do like a skybound into it.
Battle 2.
The whole thing will just get eaten by the armor.
I think what Shaq is realizing too is that his default is to really spot dodge at a moment's notice. So it's kind of like a timing thing
Yeah.
against Basaraga where you have to spot dodge.
It's
they
hard to
can
do it on
definitely time
reaction.
it.
That's
Yeah.
actually part of how I died to Shaq was thinking I was nice and trying to spot dodge things on reaction. Oh yes! So a big difference between, you know, Basaraga and someone like Abigail from Street Fighter V, his run auto-corrects when you do an option out of it if you jump over his head. He's still extremely dangerous if you jump over the run.
Yeah. Great confirm. Typically against, you know, Abigail and Street Fighter 5, everybody's like, against that similar style run, the best thing is to jump forward.
Yeah,
You
jump
cannot
over his head and
forward,
don't hold the mix-up. If you do that against Basaraga, he'll just anti-air you on the other side.
Yeah, and you just die. Oh, he called it out! Alright, a lot of 5Ms, yeah. Punish the spot dodge there. Yeah, and that's probably really annoying for Basaraga. There's no real easy way to guess on this EXP. Alright. Gotta take a corner mix now. Yeah,
That's unblockable
against
online. No, I'm going to say
Yeah.
it. That is not blockable online. Yeah, you see it. It doesn't. If you're holding down back, or if you're holding down in guard, it doesn't matter. You'll still get hit. Trust me.
Oh.
Did he get him?
Oh, that was such short range in that. Not quite above his head, and Monarch is going to take. Yes,
Yeah.
going to take game one.
I feel like of the things when people talk about what is not great about Basaraga, why early on he was considered, you know, not one of the best characters in the game. A lot of it has to do with the fact that his skybound arts, while very damaging, are kind of cheeks. Like they're not very good utility skybounds.
Yeah, they're slow. Some of them just don't cover. a
Yeah,
lot
they're
of space.
slow. They don't confirm well off of far hits.
Now Shaq finds himself in the corner again. This is so rough. Yeah, great blocks now. Because actually against Lance, if he's jumping, your default is actually should be down back. Because it's a lot faster for them to go down, teleport down low, than it is for them to wait and do an overhead. Alright, other side. Probably got exposed for not using block button. 3 5Ls into
Alright, finds the
block.
armor off the charge.
This is big. Yeah, big confirm off this. Not quite a kill, but he's gonna stun up.
Jumped over. Oh, that
Interesting.
was so sick! So it covered.
Interesting.
I think if Shaq would have jumped forward over the fireball or tried to roll it, he would have been hit by the super skybound, and then it covered it and made it safe. I've never seen that before, but that was super interesting.
Yeah, that was a great way to like start this pressure because this put him in a really great spot. Great blocks, but not blocking at the end of it.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're Lancelot, you're not going to do a boatload of damage off of any hit anyways, right? What you need is to get in and get started, so that was super interesting stuff.
I really like that. That was sick.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and watch the tape on that later and try to figure out that setup. That was really cool. Remind me to ask Monarch about that.
Alright. Using the fireball inbox thing. Oh, I like his use of 660 just because he notices that Shaq is trying to armor up. He has that on the ready to punish any armor up attempts. Alright. Set up an EX fireball. Yep. Time to guess.
Whoa,
oh,
God!
yes.
So, Macho hit me with that the other day,
Yeah.
and I asked him about it. He's like, it's just a double overhead. I'm like, in just a double overhead, the character does not go over your head on the way up on the first hit and then come back to the other side. That's not just a double overhead. That's actually grimy as shit.
Yeah, that mix-up is super strong. I mean, once you... And Basaraga really has no... It's not like you can even like, okay, maybe I can like DP. No, Basaraga has no option, and he has to hold together.
All right, so that's going to move Monarch on to the loser side of top 8, where he's going to face off against Axis. And I believe we have one more qualifying match to get in the top 8. It's going to be Brightside against St. Cola. Let's see if St. Cola's Lancelot can, you know, keep it going for him.
Look, I'm trying not to be biased, but if St. Cola makes top 8, I don't think we will hear the end of it.
If
Brightside,
St. Cola
please.
beats Brightside, like literally my enjoyment of this game, where you and I have talked about this a lot, you know that I love this game. I
Yes.
genuinely love this game. If Brightside loses here, I am done with this game. I'm out. I'm gone. I no longer love this game. Best friend, no longer. Friendship ended.
Probably the entire Chicago FGC. We need Brightside.
Yeah,
Brightside is our boy. Right
This is the most that the field has been cheering for Brightside since UFGT 8. This is the most that the crowd has been behind Brightside in 7 years, 8 years, 8 years.
Yeah, but he has a tall task ahead of him because if he goes Lance, like Lance is, in my opinion, top 4 without doubt, top 4, top 3. And you add in just a slight bit of delay, even at the best connection, it becomes absolutely like a task to try and block the character.
Yeah, and Brightside and I have talked about this matchup as well. Lancelot he's in a really weird spot because I think you could arguably place him like 5th overall in the tier list, maybe 4th, but he specifically beats Cat and Gran, like the Shoto archetype.
And I think he has a slight advantage over Fairy too. So.
Yeah, he's a very weird, like, he's an upper mid-tier character who just happens to match up very well against the top 2 or 3 characters in the game. So not... and a lot of that comes down to, like, not his offense. While his offense can be frustrating to deal with it, a lot of it is that he has a lot of options for getting out of the corner. And Gran especially, his build is to push to the corner and then go ham on you with plus frames when you're in the corner. But because Lancelot has so many movement options and a weird funky reversal that's like a double dice roll, it's very hard to pin him down.
But the saving grace for Gran right now is this DP is ridiculously fast. So if something just seems like right there, if you're ready, you just throw this out. And like I was talking about earlier, like if you're not super ready for Gran's DP, like light DP, like you're not gonna punish it.
And we were making jokes about the delay favoring, Saint and Lancelot, but light DP in delay for Gran is basically an invul move that is physically impossible to punish. Like,
yeah, unless you're like super looking out for it. And most people who play fighting games, they're like kind of anticipating that, okay, I can block a DP and have all the time.
Well, I think if you block it, it's perfectly punishable. If that DP whiffs, it's like Street Fighter 4 Ken. Like, you're getting hit by the next... He's going to DP again when he lands, and you're going to get hit.
I mean, I've been playing a little bit Gran on the side, and the amount of times my block DP ding...
And regular DPs, I do want to put that out there. Compared to EX DPs, like, regular ones are not super punishable. It looks like we lost Zach's internet for a second. No, he's back. He's back.
Yeah.
You froze for a moment. I was worried.
Okay. All right. Find a 2L again. Great confirm. Oh, he's going to use it. Oh, I thought he was going to go out of the corner.
I don't think this hit. Oh, he went for a slide. Okay, Brightside taking game 1. I was like, wow, Brightside did super. I don't think that's going to punish.
Yeah, I wonder if he thought maybe he was trying to go, like, use it as an escape, like a Cammy thing.
Yeah.
But I was surprised. I don't know if St. Cola knows how to do this. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. 3 DPs in neutral. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, but he's kind of backing off now. Alright, finds a 5H again, has the corner. Yep, great confirm. 2-2Ls. Again, getting hit by that. Alright. Bar M, great confirm. That was something we saw missing against him versus Kilo. That was a great confirm, great awareness.
Extra damage on the side.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Alright, he's been hit by that string every single time.
I choked for a second because I felt the DP in my sternum. Like, it actually DP'd me through the internet. Nice. Good challenge with the JM.
Yeah, he's been pressing buttons after a block string every time.
Alright, we get the punish. Here's Saint's chance to get something going. Nice delay.
Okay. Oh, wait on the DP. He's ready for it. Oh, didn't cash out on the EX rack.
What? Okay. Oh, no, a throw punish, not the Chicago punish. That was the most Chicago punish. Gonna cash out super here, though. Should be good damage, even for the normal Skybound.
Alright. Time to guess. He's still not in chip range, so
DP's
that's good.
still there.
Oh. I'll slide it.
There's the TP to close it. No respect from Brightside. Oh, there's the run of St. Cola's Lancelot. Good stuff to him, though, coming just shy of top 8, finishing in 9th place.
For a Beelzebub player, his Lancelot.
Yeah, his Lancelot was okay.
Alright, so does that put us into top 8?
Yeah, that does actually bring us to top 8. Before we get started, I do want to point out that you can see here we did reach our $100 goal on our Matcherino, 50 cents over. So we have a segment I would like to run called Inside the Top Tier Picker Studio. And we're going to have Zach in a box tell us about his top tier character Fairy. Can you let us know what your character is about?
Yes, Fairy is a real interesting character. Some would say that she is good. Apparently, as I have a gun to my head, she is very, very good. She is top tier. She has all the options she needs to win. She is Dawson with the DP, which is wild. She has 50-50 mix-ups if she gets hit in the corner. Even though she has every other tool, like great zoning, great damage.
Now, would you call it a 50-50 mix-up when you can also do it off of a throw and get the same combo, or an instant overhead? Wouldn't that be more like a 25-25-25-25 mix-up, I
Maybe
think?
there are more options than even just a 50-50. She has a very good sweep. Very not punishable if you space it out correctly. She's a very good character.
Now, if you had to nerf one thing of her many, many busted tools in the game, what do you think is the most egregious thing that this character has?
Well, I think being able... Okay, this is just my personal opinion, though, because this is what I use a lot. Being able to confirm, like, nearly half screen off a low into Super Skybound every single time. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. And the confirm is super easy. It's really good.
Now,
No matter what the range is.
knowing the likelihood, now that you have put out the word and Arxis has seen it, that she's going to get nerfed, who are you going to play after Fairy is no longer top tier when she gets kneecapped?
Catalina, of course.
All right, this man has alright taste.
Catalina is top 1. Go for it. Top 2 to top 1.
All right.
So, any other questions that you need me to answer?
I think the people have heard the truth, from the mouth of the man himself. I think we have established, that we're not gonna tell lies on this stream.
If we're gonna drop like all the irony that I usually do, I really think this character, in terms of the whole grand scheme of things, like maybe like Cat, Grand, they might seem stronger now to some people, but like the ceiling compared to Cat and Grand for Fairy right now is way higher.
Yeah, I feel like maybe she's not even fully utilized by a lot. Like a lot of players are using her for the mix-up without like actually using the super grind. The install super, I think, is like super underused.
Install super, and just being able to play like just a very strong like neutral game with the addition. If you do get a hit in the corner, it's just the mix is too strong. And then people are fighting all the OSs, and so this character has a bigger or a higher ceiling than Cat and Grand, and this character is super good. I put her second.
So with that out of the way, we are reaching our top 8. So I'll have a look at the bracket right now. Up first, we're gonna have Winner Semi Seth Series up against Kilo. On the other side of winners, Nobody EXE and Chris Chaos. In the losers, we have Brightside against Kizercrate and Monarch against Axis. Axis holding it down, I believe the only non-Illinois resident. So having a strong showing for Michigan here.
Where's Kilo from?
Kilo, I believe it said Illinois. I don't know if they're in chat. Maybe they can clear that up.
Because obviously not everybody in Illinois is like in the Chicagoland area. So, but we'll see. Kilo versus that series, we have Ladiva versus Gran.
Yeah, and Gran, someone like, as we mentioned, a relatively basic character, but a lot of what Kilo has been doing today shows that he has labbed this character, right? Like he has the awareness
to get some of the little more wonky hits to confirm it to big damage. Hasn't really missed the confirms too much. And that's super important as Grand because as easy as they are, if you're not on point with the confirms, that's this whole game.
Yeah, that is like, in general, like combos are relatively easy in this game, but you have to hit them because they're so valuable, right? Especially when that's what your character's built around.
Speaking of, great confirms by Seth Series to put in the mix-up, but Grand time.
Nice tech.
Great time. I would not tech first against this character, but yeah. Great blocks.
All right, one for the spot dodge. I don't believe that was actually a punish on the spot dodge. I think he tried to push a button right afterwards. So,
although 5H is really, really active. So.
Oh, I think that got him. There's the 720. Yep. I don't know if this was the real input or not, so there may be a chunk of damage.
We'll tell by the damage, I think, and not quite 3.
Yeah, it looks like that was the easy input. Oh, no, the confirm, but he was crouching. If that would have been EX headbutt, Kilo would have been dead.
Oh, 5H again.
Oh, he tried to charge up the 5U, and Seth baits out the DP. Oh, no, what? A little late on the punish, and I think Kilo was just smashing spot dodge there.
No, it like whiffed on the way down. Yeah. That was wild.
I'm not actually sure what just happened.
Wow, okay, but Seth Series trying to compose himself. All
right, good blocks. Yeah, waiting out the plus frames. Getting some plus frames of his own into the medium SPD, and this is one of the crazy strings. The medium SPD, you can do it with the skill button by holding M and then just like pressing skill. It still reaches the same range, which is like a character and a half to 2 characters away. And you can see now he's going to get a safe jump or a little bit of pressure here, and it's back up by the time you do your mix-up.
Yeah, yes, and that's the big thing. It's like there's pretty much no real cooldown.
This should be the round. Super.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, great.
Nice confirm.
Yep.
Seth looking pretty good.
Pretty much should have been game 1, like with that whiff DP.
Yeah,
but
it was good pushback by Seth, though, not getting shook by the way that first round ended, bringing it back. That's definitely someone, especially in an online set, right? That's something that can break you mentally pretty easily.
Oh, for sure.
And
I like the way he's using shallow like jumps. It's been baiting out 2H's a lot. Oh.
Yeah, Kilo showed a little bit of information there, too. He went for a spot dodge after EX headbutt, which is super dangerous. Good tech.
Did you see the 2H anti-air from behind him, though? That's wild.
Oh, it's a good button. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And that wasn't a combo, actually. Yeah. That was... I think Seth Series just got hit, like, not blocking or holding up.
I think he maybe tried to challenge with sweep or something after realizing that it was a scramble situation. Relatively common tactic for Festiva players. Look at the range on the 2. That's the stubby button? Oh, no. Nice delay into 5H.
Yeah, he really has the anti-air combos really fleshed out.
Yeah,
and that's super.
Not just using the same route, right? Like, he's paying attention to the spacing and the resource situation and adjusting to what's best for the situation. A little bit of a drop there. He would have been able to finish that round with the super, but...
Right, but now you're in the mix. That's a huge drop.
Oh, baits it out.
All right, does he have it this time? Okay, he went for 5M this time. Not going with 5H.
Oh, went for the meaty super.
Oh, what a
forward though.
What a read.
Yeah, good read by Kilo. I like the mix-up though. Like, he bet the round on that mix-up, but if Kilo blocked it all, especially having just gotten a DP baited, that was the end of that round.
All right, great sweep. Time to guess.
Calls it
great
out.
bait on the DP.
I like this punish. Shoot, look at the damage and a hard knockdown. And this is fine. I mean, you take a bit of a damage for the SPD, finds the sweep and the scramble, but the safe jump, I think he just kind of didn't block. That was definitely a real safe jump.
He was a little late on it. Yeah, a lot of 2Ms. All right, EX headbutt time. Time to guess.
Oh, you think he could have finished there. Yeah,
he waited.
I think that he went for the wrong EX move. This is going to hurt. Not gonna finish, but you know what? I'm gonna retract that statement for a moment. Let's wait till we see the end of this. Overhead 5H.
One hit. Yeah, 5H. Nope.
Okay.
Lottie was a big girl. All right.
Plus frames.
Time to guess.
Good patience by Kilo.
Oh, sweep. Oh, no 2Hs. Oh, trying to find a sweep. Oh yeah, that was just
good patience by Kilo. Gonna wait it out.
Wishful thinking.
Move on in winners. That was a good match, though. Good stuff to Seth.
Yes.
Not out of it yet. Going to be moving on to losers quarters. Kilo, meanwhile, moving to winners finals.
And the big thing is, I think the big difference, though, is Kilo had, some of those anti-airs on point. But on the other end, Kilo got away with a lot of just jump U's all the time. So I think that was a big
slight bit
turning
of
point.
hesitation on the part of Seth Series with the anti-airs. But
And the thing about Gran and Cat's jump U is like you cannot hesitate. If you hesitate on a normal anti-air, you're gonna get cooked and counter hit. And
all right, so up next, we're going to have the other side of our winner semis. Going to be Chris Chaos going up against Nobody EXE.
yeah, Nobody EXE is one of those players, like he's only been out to one of our locals, but got second. So he just hasn't found the time to come out into the
one of
regular
our
locals,
longtime Arc System War
Yeah.
Games players, too. I mean, plays pretty much every anime game and very competent at most of them.
Yes. Most of them. Yeah, and he has a personal, he has a very, his playstyle is very like logical, right? It's really well informed. And so you'll see how that works out here. Chris Chaos, also a longtime Arc System game player.
Yeah, these two have met like literally hundreds of times
In
across
like
a dozen
multiple different
titles.
games.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah. Great role so far.
Nobody, relatively patient Percival player. Yeah, just waiting out. Not moving
Yeah, I
forward
think-
into the butterfly. Content to block the fireballs here and there.
And when I mean well informed, like his defense is like he understands what you should be taking.
I've
like,
literally
even if
never
you take
hit
a
him
risk.
with an overhead in this game.
Yeah.
And the times that he's been over here playing matches, we've played at least 100 matches. And I've never hit him with a single overhead.
Yeah, and this is the
Ooh,
hardest part. Okay.
Too early on the 5U. Went for the command
I
grab.
was just about to say, Matera in the corner against like any pressure character really doesn't have a reversal.
Yeah, and Percival actually gets some really good damage off the right hit in the
Yes.
corner.
All right. Oh, big jump.
Oh, no! The butterfly, I think his hitbox extended so far when he pushed the normal that he stretched through her and got hit by the butterfly.
That was wild. Yeah. Chris Chaos setting up shop. Yeah, great rolls. That's something you really have to be ready for as against
Oh, no! Little late on the DP cancel, or maybe slightly too far, and it didn't connect on the right frame, and a good punish by Chris Chaos.
Yeah, that's one of the things Percival's great attributes is that you look at how far he can confirm like
Yeah.
L's, but
And-
just way too far.
Nobody actually did say he'd primarily been playing on PC since it came out, and the
Okay.
timing is slightly different on
Okay.
PC. So where like online PC will feel a little bit closer to offline PS4, so he has to adjust a bit to PS4 timing. That could have just been a late DP. There you go. Gets to confirm this time.
Yeah,
Stocks up.
stocking up too.
And the counter hit. This is going to hurt. He
Big
has super.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, just barely not enough. Walk up, 5L,
Yeah, and
2L.
you see, we talked about kind of like his patient style, his studious style. Just walk up, 5L, 2L. No real mix-up, just safe pressure. The 5L would have recovered in time to block if Super Skybound came out.
Yeah, that's also another fault of Matera. Even her only reversals, they're like very slow, so you could meaty 2L and still be safe. Oh,
They're also both like hella punishable compared to Skybound Hearts.
okay.
All right, plus
That's
frames.
plus. Yeah.
Yeah. So that attack is not an overhead, even though it looks like one. It is a mid, but it's plus, and you have to either neutral jump it or spot dodge it to call it out. But he does have options off of the run that will blow up both of those things. What?
Yeah.
That just like restood her instantly. That was weird.
Oof. And that's the big thing is that I feel like in this matchup, and as Nobody EXE gets to confirm, she really doesn't have anything. Even if you cancel into command dash, like usually the easy option for anybody with DP is just DP, and there's no mix up for person.
Yeah.
Whereas Matera kind of has to hold that.
And it's the type of thing where I don't believe he's even plus there, but by the time you recognize that he didn't press, and we just mentioned, like, you have this rock, paper, scissors of like spot dodge or jump or block or tech a throw, and all of it comes from the same option. So by the time you recognize what he's going for, you've already lost the amount of time. What a confirm. Look at that. Far, 2L, 5L, and DP. Finds the throw.
All right. Oh, that was kind of minus the way he blocked the. That's something you can do against rising jumping. Wow.
Yeah, you can see the downside of Percival, right? This man
Yeah.
has some beefy hurt boxes. He extends them very far, and his hurt boxes typically will extend in front of him before his moves are even active, so he's easy to counter hit and whiff punish. Right, plus
Overhead.
frames.
That's excuse me, not overhead, but plus frames. I even got cooked by that. All right. Yeah. And see, when you kind of chicken block a rising jump A, they are minus, so you can take your turn. even though it's very hard to answer, that's one option.
Oh,
you
what a
can do.
roll on the other side of the assault. That was really risky.
Great call by Chris. Yeah, that puts him in a great chip range.
Oh, this might hit. That goes really far. Yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't get the animation though from that far. So. Oh, good
Great.
blocks. Recognize that she blocked it pretty high up and just challenged with the 5L on landing.
Yes. Great. Great defense from Chris Grass. You really need great defense with this character if you're going to survive. Oh, great punish on the stock, but not quite a confirm.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's an
great
underrated part of what's necessary if you're being a good Matera. It's not necessarily being a good zoner, right?
Nice.
It's not getting mauled when the other person gets in.
Right. And that's the thing, like, recognizing, like, you do need to take the space sometime, like right here.
Yeah,
If
especially-
you can't play so passive. Yeah.
That TP went so far. Okay.
Yeah. Percival's EXDP is probably really good for even calling out Matera stuff. No confirm! Both jump.
Oh, no!
Oh.
Didn't confirm it a super. Anyone's round right now.
Yeah. Burn EX arrow just to get some space. Slow neutral from both. Alright, stock up. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Oh,
No
trade
stocks
to the
available.
fireball.
Good tech.
Late tech.
It's got to be careful with the
Oh,
fireballs here. The
Brandon.
super is on deck. Oh! Ran up for the 2L and then fainted back into the overhead.
I'm sure he
Stuck to Chris
wanted to do
Chaos.
for a tick grab into baiting out the throw, but got
Yeah, but
hit
he'll take
both
it,
times
right?
anyway.
Like, that'll,
Yeah.
Same result in the end.
Yes. So yeah, 1-1. Yeah, like we said, these players have played each other across multiple games, across multiple years, and so it's really interesting to see how it's playing out here in Granblue versus. Oh, not quite a punish. Yeah. Caught him low. That's really hard because you're actually expecting the 2-hit jump medium, but sometimes if they just hit one normal and then go low, it can be hard to block. Right? Yeah, and that's the thing that Chris Cass is desperately trying to do. He doesn't want him to stock up too much. So he's being really aware, trying to stop him from stocking up every time. But now, Percival has some pressure. Great jump out. That's a great option. Uh-oh. Yeah, great challenge. Even the guard crush. It's going to be minus.
Good damage.
Thank
Gonna
you.
get the animation. This still might be a little short. Never mind. Big explosion.
Yes. Matera does pretty good damage.
Some of the problems, like, her combos into super are usually a bit on the longer end, so there's a lot of scaling
Yeah.
built up by the time she can do it, but that was a relatively short combo.
Yeah, and Chris Cass has been controlling the pace really well.
A lot of stocks there for nobody EXE. Gonna be able to run some
Stonks.
pressure with them now. Yeah, the stonks.
Hey.
I saw you, Julian. Beautiful dude, stealing my meme, using it when he plugs his stream.
Hey,
Don't think I didn't
big
see
corner
that.
damage. I said
No, the 2L under the butterfly.
Yeah, I think Chris Cass did it a little bit too late for immediate setup.
Good jump to find
Percival's
some
in.
pressure.
Yeah, he's just missing a lot of these confirms that
empty
could go
assault.
into position and damage.
Oh, the big bonk!
Oh, whoa, great call out on the throw.
All right,
Hey.
looking good for Chris Chaos. He's on match point right now. He's going to bait out the super. He's going to hold it. Yeah, that's very difficult to punish.
EXCP, he's gonna get chipped very, very soon.
Oh,
What?
jump back. Didn't even
Great
use
pace.
the Skybound. Chris Chaos going to move on to winners finals.
And great stuff to Chris Chaos.
Yeah, solid match.
Glad he's able to enter because yesterday, the low kick online.
Yeah, he was running the bracket and was a little bit too busy to compete himself after it got underway. So that's going to bring us down to the loser's side. Let's get this bracket updated real quick.
Yeah, on the loser side, we will have first up. We're doing running Brightside versus Kizzer.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so Brightside versus Kizzer. Kizzer, also Percival player, but we said that there has been maybe a pocket grand here or there, but on the other side, there's already a grand sitting there. So Brightside gonna go with his tried and true grand, even though you said he has been playing a multitude of different characters, but I don't think I've seen him in bracket use anybody else.
All right, so yeah, should be Percival against Gran.
Yes. And there it is. Yep. I feel like this match, both have pretty decent pressure, but Grand, I feel like, just risk reward for his normals, his corner pressure is just a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit better.
in theory, like Percival should have an advantage in range, right? Because he has pretty large buttons where Grand players will tell you that Grand has stubby buttons. But Percival puts out giant hurt boxes, and Grand has definitely far enough normals to hit those.
That's also an interesting thing right there is that the Fireball Ward definitely goes to Grand for sure. Alright, yeah. And time to take some plus frames. Wow, both went overhead? Oh man, he's getting mauled in this corner, man. And it happens to the best of us, but... Okay.
Oh, empty
Back
run
throw.
into throw. Oh! All right,
Big.
what's he going to cash out with? Doesn't spin the super, goes for the stocks. Kisser
Because
coming right back
now-
into this.
I like
What a
that
challenge
target
with
super.
5L.
Oh,
All right, Brightside still in control here.
oh, not quite.
Oh,
Wow!
he tried to jump out of the boot.
Yeah, he was getting close to chip range, so he's like, I don't want to take any more block strings, but man, boot! Can't block a boot. Yeah, and he's getting away with all these empty jump or empty command dashes.
You know, I had mentioned that you can deal with that that move, the medium follow-up, by either spot dodging it or neutral jumping it, and Brightside reminded me that you can also just DP it, I guess.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying, like, Matera didn't have a DP, so you kind of have to hold the command dash mix up, but Gran, you have DP locked and loaded.
All right, Kisser doing a good job staying stable and not falling for these DP frame traps.
Yeah. And that's the thing we were talking about, is like, you have to be super ready to punish, like, a light DP on whiff, and he was super ready that time. And that won him the match, or the round. Yeah, big 5H, it's a really good range, but also kind of a dangerous storm to throw out there all the time. Oh, yeah, see right there. Just jumped over, and now he's signed himself in the corner, but EXDP, no dice. Great cross up, time to put yourself in the corner. Time to use it to stock up. Has 3 stocks available. Great anti-air, wasn't counter hit, so not big damage. Alright, pressure.
Yeah, nice patience by Brightside.
Yeah. EX Fireball to kind of just get some space, but he's back in the corner.
Oh, he went for the grab. Brightside has the position in the corner. All right.
Wow, EXDPs, what a call out.
That wasn't even a counter hit. I think Brightside just got caught walking forward, but that's going to finish game 1. I like that confirmed. Just button, super skybound. No scaling on this.
Well, I think it was the auto combo, so there is some scaling. Yeah, and that's why there's only a print to the left. Yeah.
Okay. Percival only has 10k, right? He's not
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he went into auto combo, so that went.
Yeah, even then though, I
decreased
mean,
the
it's still only 2 hits. Almost no scaling, but Brightside going to go up 1-0.
Yep. Oh, there it is again. Brightside not afraid to let the DPs fly.
Yeah, pretty. Oh my God! Did he just do minus into 5H? You know what? It's just Grand. Like, that's the mind of a Grand player.
Okay. Big damage. Whoa, Rising Jump A, EXDP. Kizzer's been really on point with the EXDPs, but still needs to find a way to finish out the game.
Yeah, he needs like one big hit. Oh, that could have been an unblockable. Yeah.
That just sucks right now, yeah, because he was going to get chipped right after
and that was a whiff punish with the EX boot. Match point for Brightside.
Alright, stonking up. Plus frames. Oh, okay. I feel like he delayed it, but still got hit. Alright, big pressure, but he wasted the EX.
Oh, no, I think he tried to DP a little bit late. Got counter hit crouching.
And you have to realize, once they waste EX Fireball, the threat or the damage is still not as high as it could be. So.
Yeah, even though you can still take a hit confirm into EX boot into a juggle, the damage is much less on that route than on the route that is buttons into EX Fireball first.
Yes. So being aware that you could probably risk a challenge.
Nice jump. He's gonna spin the super. It's not gonna be quite enough, but good position here. Yeah. More importantly, it's gonna get him.
Yeah.
He's away from the range that EX boot would wall bounce.
Right, 2M. Oh, time to hold grand pressure. And now this is actually dangerous though because
just grabbed him when he landed.
Back throw.
Nice reaction by Kisser. Not falling for the empty jump.
I wonder what he wants.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's going to punish his attempt to
go to the corner. Oh, just as I say, his DXDP's been on point.
That was a pretty light punish, though. He doesn't have DP available, but...
Yeah, but... Oh, what a wake up! But nothing. It didn't confirm it to anything.
All right, was able to get out of the corner with the boot, but put back in. Nice challenge there.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was a
yes.
little too late to punish, but that was almost still a punish on the EXDP because only the first hit. No DP available for Brightside, but he just 5Ls out, and he's going to close it out. Moving on in the losers bracket.
Yeah, we've been noticing a lot today is that people are recognizing that when a jump in hits pretty high, it's time to challenge.
Yeah. All right, so good stuff to Brightside. All right, while we're waiting on the next match, do want to let everyone know the ways that you can support these events of mine. Of course, you can contribute directly to the pot with the Matcherino, where I mistyped the URL. That's actually supposed to be an SSS Online to check out the Matcherino, but you can use that same SSS Online 032820 to add a free 50 cents to the pot. As you can see, we have over 100 by 50 cents available for our players today. So thanks everyone who contributed to that. At teespring.com/the-waifu-dome, you can also get some of this great art from Quasimodo X that we have available on shirts, hoodies, and phone cases. Thanks to Puppy Swarm for arranging that to us. And you can follow me on various forms of social. Those are the Twitters for both my tournaments, myself, and the YouTube that the archives will be found on later. So we're going to be moving on in the loser side. Our next top 8 losers match going to be Monarch against Axis.
Yes.
Strong BlazBlue players. Strong in previous games in general.
And like you said, I think Axis is the only non-Illinois resident in the bracket still left in. So we'll see how that goes. Great choice on the color.
Yeah, this is a sick color. You know what? I really like her weapon 1. I don't think that's it, but her weapon 1 color changes too to match the palette that you pick.
Oh.
This color's sick too, especially with that weapon. Good color choices by both players. Although the white Lancelot, that's the clean one. That one's sick. Whoa! Just round open 5H. There's the slide. Oh, mixed ankles broken. Someone exposed for not using the guard button.
Yeah, that's one of the things you do at the first round. Like, okay, are they block button? All right, time to get back in the mix.
Yeah, nice pressure here from Monarch. This is looking in a skid. The double overhead. What is this character? That should be the end of round 1. I think it's it's barely short of a perfect.
Yeah.
Never mind. Oh, wow. There's like a little bit of a gap between the green and the edge of the health bar. I thought that was a slight bit of chip missing.
I see it now. All right. Yeah, he just got hit once into the corner and then he just ran the mix-ups. Oh, great anti-air call. That's going to be super important because you cannot let any chances for Latimer. Oh, try to SBD. Trying to set up. EX Fireball? Not quite. Alright, set it up now. Oh, went low. Let's see what he decides to spend.
Just takes the knockdown. Oh, no, and I think that's it. Is this a double perfect?
She has a lot of health. This was off a weird hit. Oh,
what a start for Monarch. A double P in top 8? Goodness. I don't think I've seen one of those like yet in this game.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I saw it. But if one character is going to do it, it's definitely Lancelot. And especially in this situation, Latimer versus Lancelot. Not much Latimer can do once.
Yeah, once the pressure started, like she definitely needs to put him away before he gets started. And there is a giant disparity in damage between these two characters. She hits him significantly harder than he can hit her, but he has a much easier time gaining hits.
All right, slow play now.
All right, trying to get some plus frames in neutral with the lariat. A little bit outspaced though. Oh my god, what a call out. Monarch is playing so well right now.
Yeah, he's really comfortable in this match, and how can you not be? Because once you have this position, it's super strong. Are we gonna get another one?
This is the big problem, is Axis getting hurt early enough that he's not building super. So he doesn't have an invuln option available to even mash out of this pressure.
So you just have to guess,
no.
count a third perfect?
Is this real?
Oh my god, are we gonna
potential for a double perfect? I don't know if I've ever seen a god match in any game. Axis just has to make any hit happen.
Yeah, it's a moral victory at this point.
There it is.
Oh, we
All
did it.
right, congratulations.
All right, but now you're stuck at your prize. You're stuck in the corner.
Nice block on the
block.
overhead.
2H again. Great.
What a
non-counter
pickup off of the
confirm.
light Rekka.
Yeah, non-counter confirm.
Spot
Oh.
dodge. No punish. That one's punished though. That should do it.
Quick work from Monarch.
Monarch
Unfortunate.
sending
for
Axis
Axis,
home
yeah.
in 7th place.
Well, he's already home. But...
However, Axis did avoid the God match. So, clutch hit, finding that 5M there.
Yeah. I was worried, yo.
This character's good. Monarch is a pretty good player, so. Alright, so that's going to move us to losers quarterfinals.
Yep. So that is going to be on the first side, Nobody EXE versus Brightside. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, obviously, these two have been, players in the Chicago FC.
Yeah, and I know they played a online set yesterday.
Okay.
So I'm not sure exactly how that went, but I do know that they played recently on PS4 NetPlay specifically.
Okay. Yeah, and we'll see. And there might be some familiarity, but I don't think we'll see any character switches from either Nobody EXE solely on Percival, whereas Brightside might have switched around here or there, but it's going with Gran.
Wasik bringing up a good point in the chat about how the legendary Spider-Man Brightside does not play the only character at maximum spider in the game.
And also doesn't play the character with a swing, a web swing.
Brightside letting all the fans down. Outside of that time that he kept St. Cola from making top 8. The people's champion, really.
Alright. Gonna go shallow jump sweep. Yeah, and Nobody EXE is pretty solid at just avoiding fireballs. Not taking unnecessary chip.
Yeah, I think this will be a relatively, non-wild match compared to a lot of what we've seen so far.
I mean, I don't know. We've seen Brightside do 3 DPs in neutral today, so...
Oh, tried to punish. Coming back with the JU.
Yeah, 214L from Grand. The one he keeps going the black string is only -4. So if you space it out, he keeps doing DP afterwards. Okay. Let's say save pressure.
Alright, 3
Use the
stocks
fireball to get a stock. Yeah. Great blocks. Oh no, 5A.
Was that counter? Was that 5H or was that 5U?
No, it's 5A.
Oh, big call out. This is going to hurt. Yeah, I got to spend the super.
Big damage. Yeah.
He decreased the damage of the super a bit by doing 3 hits, but still, it's enough. He's able to find
I'm
room.
actually surprised he didn't get the animation.
Yeah, that might be part of why he did the full auto combo too, to move closer from the auto combo hits to get it. But he also might have done easy input super, which decreases the range at which you get animations to trigger on supers.
And like you're saying, his defense is pretty solid. Like, he hasn't gotten hit by the overhead. He
waited. That was actually a delayed DP. It was correctly called out by nobody, but just not the timing. Wow! What a spot dodge on the overhead. We're talking about how hard he is to open up.
You really have to keep your pressure super basic at first. You don't want to do anything too fancy against Nobi. Nice.
Yeah, plus range there.
And just jumped over the fireball where he couldn't DP.
Pretty even round right now.
Oh,
that was close spacing. Yeah, nice spot dodge. You can see, so a big reason why you want to spot dodge fireballs or neutral jump them as opposed to blocking them is the recast timer for fireballs in this game does not start refilling until the fireball's completely left the level. So you can see, there you go. You see how long it took for that fireball to start coming back up?
It's the old Street Fighter 2 strategy where you want to neutral jump the fireballs so they have a little bit less time.
Yeah, before they can throw another one. So nice spot dodge, good defense there from Nobody EXE. He's able to close out game 1, going up 1-0.
Yeah. And we just saw, like, even when he got put in a bad position, you just saw solid defense from Nobody. Really not getting hit by the big stuff from Gran. Great 5M, it's a confirm. Stock up.
Alright, no anti-air attempts.
Yeah, that was a weird spacing, like... Brightside has been shallow, like regular jumping, and that's really hard unless you commit to like an EXCP for personal to do anything.
And it was a little bit late there. It was a good recognition that the spacing was funky and nobody actually just didn't challenge.
Yeah, and now he has to... Okay, not a counter hit, but try to press buttons afterwards. How much is he going to do?
No, it's not going to do a whole lot yet. So, as I mentioned earlier, the route into EX Boot does significantly less damage than getting EX Fireball there.
Oh,
he can hold it, though. He's going to be safe. Yeah, I think he tried to maybe roll. So
he was in the middle of a normal.
Oh, okay. Oh, good block on the overhead and the DP!
Oh! A lot of layers there. He tried... nobody tried to take advantage of the plus frames, run up throw, but he DP'd anyway.
All right, bust out with the DP. Gonna take the side switch here. Good block. Ooh, that was a scary roll, actually, through the 5M. Nice, confirm. Doesn't spend a lot on it.
Oh, great challenge.
Yeah, the 5L challenge. Not risking the DP.
Boot was not +2. A lot of...
That was a scary 2U. Oh, he caught him stocking up. And game 2, going to Brightside. We got a pretty even match here right now.
All right, 1-1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, wow. Round start 2H? Yeah, EX or DP out. Okay,
that 2H by Gran does actually cover in front of him pretty well, too. It's not as wild as it seems, even though it's like an anti-air option primarily. It's not bad just throwing it out as a buffer.
Yeah,
right,
great block again. But he respected the DP that time. That's what that one round did.
Yeah, Brightside, and I mean, he got the damage that he needed, right? Like, out of that sequence in the corner. Doesn't have to overextend looking for the mix-up. Nobody trying to fight his way out of the corner here. Good block on the JU. Oh, empty jump low. I think that's going to do it. Yep, big damage skybound.
And great turnaround from Brightside so far.
Yeah, 3 straight rounds. On match point now.
Oh, wow. Round start 2-1-4L? Yeah, and see, you could get a punish, like a light punish on it, but it's not great. Okay. Trying to poke his way out. Find himself in the corner again, but nobody, not a stranger to blocking in the corner. Oh,
plus
went
frames?
for the plus frames.
Yeah, DP.
Great block. Alright, decides to use 2 EXs for corner carry and some damage. Stock it up too.
Nobody has no DP available. He spent the EX to cash out the combo, so it has to be
that's
careful
why
about
you
getting
saw
knocked down.
Brightside immediately jumped after he spent the EX DP. Oh, great spacing.
Oh, run up
Running in.
grab from half screen.
Yeah. On the late tech.
All right.
Great
Pokes his way
confirm.
out.
He's really good at one hit confirming 5M. Right? No punish on 2-1-4L this time.
Guard break? Yeah, that's still minus frames even with the guard break, but able to collect a little bit of damage. Oh, no! Wasn't able to combo off the counter hit 5L. And
but
it's
he
still...
has no EX.
This is fine. He can hold it to kind of make a mix-up, and he's going to be safe. Get a bit of chip here.
Wow.
And he's out of the corner, and a punish on the overhead. Great use of the range of Percival's to still punish that. And we're going to match point for both players.
Percival's big range finally working out. Oh, great grab. Going to go all the way to the corner.
There's the
finally
2H. He hasn't showed it all game.
Yeah.
And maybe that was the setup. Wait until he needed it.
Oh, big lift though. Yeah, no anti-air from Gran on his side.
All right, great start to this round by nobody.
A lot of
meter.
neutral really well. Okay, I like that though. If he spot dodges the fireball, use boot to get in. Great.
Wow, 4
Almost
lights?
got it. Yeah.
I didn't know that that was a combo. Probably because he was crouching.
Oh,
all right,
big
nobody in
DP.
control right now.
Wow.
See what Brightside
Still no
has.
fear. Oh.
And you can see there he's challenging with the 2L instead of trying to worry about teching his way out, because that would probably stuff the grab anyways, and the worst case is you get non-counter hit on the overhead. I think this is going to do it.
Yeah.
There
Great
it is.
confirm.
Nobody moving on in losers.
Yeah, solid play for nobody. I guess not the bright side. Staying home at 5th place. And up next, we will have Set Series versus Monarch.
This is a really good match. Good stuff to both players.
I really enjoy seeing just players who are kind of familiar with each other in this game because there's a lot of mind games in this game when it comes to just the RPS of the throws or
Lancelot versus
even just like the way the neutral goes. So we'll see. We have Monarch versus a set series.
Yeah, and we saw how Monarch's last match against Ladiva player went. Different player, but still showed commanding
Yeah.
knowledge of how to rush that character down. So let's see what Seth has available and see if he was able to maybe watch that match, pick up some knowledge.
battle 1. Engage.
Oh, 616 round start. Wild. Alright, a lot of block strings. Oh, great counter hit confirmed. If you get the second hit of the Rekka to counter hit, you get a combo, which is amazing because Lancelot puts you in a mix-up every time he does the Rekka. So you want to try to challenge sometimes, but oh, great 2L. Not biting on the overhead. Alright, plus frames, time to guess. This is something we didn't get to see from Axis. He never got his game started, unfortunately. But not a right guess. I think he tried to air grab the EXDP. Setting up EX Fireball. Fights the way out. Time to guess. Whoa! Yeah, big bet. And that's the thing, I'm not sure what the mix-up is for when lands EXDPs. I think, you know, obviously you can wait in 2H, but if he does the overhead option, 2H is probably going to be cut.
Oh, no, a little too early. Tried to go for the standing reset with the SPD. Push to the corner here.
Oh, great 2M. Yeah, and this is where everybody struggles against Lance. Everybody's got to guess. Set up EX Fireball. Yep, here we go. Time to guess. Great blocks, but got hit with the frame trap.
Doesn't look good on
Monarch gonna go up 1-0.
Yep.
We saw some life from Seth, but you know, just didn't convert into rounds. He had an opportunity. Obviously, as a grapple player, you need to take that one opportunity and run with it. Oh, 660 again. Wasn't quite round start, but he backdashed into round start. Okay, puts himself in the corner, but let's see. He blocks out. Great duck on the lariat. Alright, sweep. Time to guess. Wow, great. Catching the jump, but not a good enough confirm to really put any threat into it. Oh, try to spot dodge. EX Fireball is way too active. Sweep. Time to guess. Yes. Great block string. It's a sweep again. No, he's going to confirm. This is a lot of scaling, so maybe not quite. But he's going to have one guess. Oh, that sucks. And I guess that's the hardest thing. Once he has Super Skybound, is that he has a chance to escape out of the corner. But also, like, if you commit to any button, you're just going to get cooked. So he can decide when he puts that Super Skybound inputted. Alright, match point for Monarch. Alright. Yeah, he's going to cook by the... not the Lariat. The Rekka
Finds a
mix-up.
spot to challenge out with the sweep.
Okay. And now here's the one SPD. Got to make work. Alright.
Plus frames.
State pressure. Yeah, there's the EXDP.
And
Oh,
again,
sweet.
Yeah, the sweep is such a good way of challenging out of the scramble. Like, he was minus there, but plus frames, SPD.
SPD
All right,
again.
one more mix for the round. What's he got? Nice patience from Monarch.
this-
Oh, and the wall jump. This isn't going to be a ton of damage, but it is going to side switch to the wall. Seth just
Yeah,
needs to
the
block his
positioning.
way out.
Great block. Well, great wave, but yeah, just kind of
This
let
is
him run
still
wild.
Good defense by Seth, though. I mean, he didn't commit to anything that got him counter hit for a ton of damage.
Yep.
That's going to hit. Oh, what?
Oh!
Nerf
Wow!
Lancelot. Nerf Lance.
Yeah, he was just a
No
little
recovery
too
on
late.
that fireball.
Yeah,
And
EX Fireball has very, very low.
yeah, I mean, it was
Just
a
a
good
little
reaction
late.
by Seth. I mean, that super was out so quickly that if that was any other character, that would have punished their fireball. It was just not the matchup to use it in, and it was such a good
Yeah.
reaction for net play, man. That's unfortunate,
Yeah.
but
And I can tell, like, you have to wait, because if you react to like an EX Yellow Flash, it could be 660.
Yeah.
And then you're just since it doesn't have strike in ball, but good run by Seth. Gonna stay home at 5th.
all right. Up next, we're gonna move on to our winners finals. It's gonna be Chris Chaos up against Kilo.
So that's winners final. We are going into 3 out of 5.
Yeah, we'll be a 3 out of 5 set.
And yeah, Keel and that this is an interesting one just because Gran has so much pressure and he's not exactly. It's not exactly hard to get in on Matera as Gran. No, you can use the simple universal options, but also boot is a big factor. Even though arrows, it'll
Even if it trades though, and you can get that counter hit knockdown.
That's a big
also,
thing.
Gran's fireball is like very competent in itself. It's not. It's a very good fireball.
Yes.
The first hit of medium fireball, even though it's a sword slash, will cut a fireball and then still return his own fireball back. It's essentially a 2-hit fireball for no like no expenditure.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how Chris Chaos tries to keep out. Yeah, and that's the big key is being very, very mobile, and so you're not being put in the corner. But that's the thing. Yeah, boot. If you're trying to be mobile, boot will put you in your place real quick. Great roll, but still finds yourself in the corner. Yeah, I really love what Chris is doing. He's really being mobile, being aware that he does not want to be in this corner. Great challenge.
Yeah,
He's
good
not
challenge
scared.
on the run up.
Oh, not quite
And that's the
confirmed
type of thing you
info.
need to do when you have no reversal as a character is use your 5L to challenge. You can see there, he challenged Far 5L came out, but her Far 5L is arguably the best one in the game. It's plus on block, it's a standing low, it combos to itself.
It has no like real hurt box.
Yeah, big thing. She just points her finger down, and Grand DP maybe will move far enough forward, but usually if you don't have something like Percival's, you're not going to make it.
Yeah, and just one EX Fireball got rid of like all the stuff Chris Chaos set up. Yeah, he's being real mobile, doesn't want to get hit by trying to not be really predictable so that he doesn't get super skybound.
Yeah, what's scary right now for Chris Chaos is already having spent super and having no available... Oh, no! Mistimed the roll and rolled into it.
Yeah, he was really waiting for that. That's why he was being like super passive on the zoning, but...
And that's what I was getting to, that the fact that Chris Chaos had already used his skybound meter and Kilo still had his available.
Alright.
Missed space on the boot, but the whiff boot worked out in his favor.
I just really like Chris's mobility right now, but...
Oh, that clash is a really hard situation. Grand's 5L is going to be better than pretty much anything that Matera can cancel to.
Alright. Spends the EX Fireball to keep himself safe. Wow, great roll timing, and now he has the corner. But at a range, man, how are you gonna punish Grand's EX TP or
nice challenge?
TP?
And great a good confirm off of the 5L. That was such a high juggle.
I was talking about this when he played it in locals. Like he really labbed out because as a Matera, you need to do that a lot. A punish on when you 5L the overhead.
Yeah, it's such a that's normally one of the harder confirms in the game is those really high juggles. Where they'll fall out of a lot of options. Okay, finds the throw. Chris Chaos not out of it yet. Does have Skybound available. Gotta be careful.
Oh, that EX Fireball was big, yeah. Him blocking that EX Fireball was big.
Alright, Kilo taking game 1.
Yes.
Again, it's Winners Final, so this is a 3 out of 5 set. Plenty of time for Chris Chaos to adjust.
And we'll see. I like the way Chris is playing the neutral. It's just, there was that one mistake of rolling into the Super Skybound, and then the other just missing like the anti-air here or there. Yeah, Far M, even though it's one of his non-plus normals, it's still a really good poke. It may be quote-unquote stubby, but it's still a great poke. And now Chris finds himself in the corner. Yeah, you gotta take all this mix. It's a simple mix-up, but man, every time Grand puts you in plus frames, it's super scary. Because he's almost at 100 meter, and pretty much any hit will kill. Great challenge. You have to challenge sometimes to Matera, and that's super scary, but it has to be done. Oh man, the Aaron EX Fireball has been doing wonders for Kilo.
What a backdash in the corner. That was dangerous, but still gets rushed down, ran out of options. Kilo moving on to another round here.
Oh, boot, round start boot, finds himself in the corner. The risk reward on that, like obviously you can block and punish, but man, you have the corner control right after if you get the hit. Great challenge, and now EX Fireball is out. So Chris can be a little bit more liberal with his arrows with his movement. But
gets
just
the counter hit
jump
jump
in
in.
on.
Yeah. Oh, no!
The reset.
This
It's
is gonna
easy.
hurt.
Yeah,
Nice
that
confirm. That was max damage off of that hit.
Oh, he went for it again.
Comboed into the far 5L. This is a terrible situation for Chris Chaos, but that was still pretty sick. He might be up. No, a little too far.
Oh, okay. Caught the EX boot. Wow.
There's the DP
Great EX
anti-air.
DP.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew like any forward movement from Matera, he'd get swiftly EXDP'd. And that was actually really good from Kilo. Like when he got the reset into the overhead, he knew exactly where it was on screen, and he knew he could get EX boot into the wall bounce into big damage. Like
Yeah,
we
we
were
still
talking
have
about earlier.
we still have one more to play. I forgot the
Yeah.
lobby was only set to first
Yeah.
to 2 though for the rest of the tournament, so they just gotta run back in and reset it. Kilo is up 2-0.
But Kilo, like we've been talking about, we've been really impressed with his awareness on like what combo he can get off of certain situations, and it's really paying dividends because that's winning him around for sure. And as Grand, you need to cash out every time you get a hit because this character does a boatload of damage.
Yeah, you can see that, and that was like not even the most optimal starter and route that he could have done, and just a solid 60% off of one hit.
Yeah, we'll see. Chris Chaos, like I said, he's not fighting he's fighting well in the neutral, but like Grand's damage and risk reward is just so in his favor that this match can be real troublesome, especially because Matera really doesn't have a reversal challenge. Alright. I like the jumps out of the block strings too when he tries to use arrows. Oh, big 2H counter. Oh, challenge again. Like I said, that's super scary, but you have to do it. You have to put that thought into the Grand player mind. Great jump again. He's really on point with the jump. 5L catching the overhead again.
Yeah, Chris Cass doing a really good job. Oh, there's the
Nice.
unblockable caught with the butterflies and a nice confirm from it. Not a lot of damage, but pushed himself pretty far through the screen.
Yeah, now life lead is about even.
Oh, no. Bad spacing on the throw. Or, I'm sorry, on the slide. Gets thrown for it.
That spends the EX arrow too. He's gonna have arrows not available for a little bit.
Kilo's got to watch out here. Any touch could lead into the super confirm.
But yeah, both players sitting on Super Skybound. Oh wow, just
All
a
right,
guess.
let's see what happens.
All right,
Gonna get the
let's
dodge
see.
this time
All right.
and the punish. Nice.
He got the roll this time. Not gonna happen twice. Yeah, I think the other time he didn't recognize it was like really far, and Matera's roll is a little bit shorter. So. Oh. Okay. Great pressure from Chris, and this is the first time he really has great positioning right now. Oh. Yeah, and I like how he didn't bite on the arrow anti-air. Sometimes it's tricky to anti-air, even just Grand's jump art. But finds himself in the corner now. 5U canceled. Gonna go into pressure. He got anti-air there, but I think he'll take that. He's out of the corner. Okay. Block the EX Fireball. Great challenges. Chris Chaos has been really good at
there's the
challenging, but
bounce.
EX Boot!
Yeah, this is going to hurt. Oh, my God.
Bahamut! No. Did you just get hit by EX Boot and die?
That was
Like-
EX boot, 1 button, EX fireball, 1 button, super
Okay,
skybound.
not quite.
Oh, my God.
Oh!
This game is sick. Let's go, Grand.
Wow. Yeah, I was just complimenting Chris. Like, it was the most in control he had, the most in control round, and then he got hit by EX Boot. The rest is history. Alright. Starting to be a little bit more mobile again. But in the corner once again.
Good stagger
Great
pressure.
block.
Nice
Okay.
roll. And he finds the back throw to get out of the corner.
Oh, great block. That's really hard. The empty jump low is actually pretty hard to block, but Kilo doing a good job on defense.
That was great, too. So something a lot of players kind of early on in this game are having trouble with is when the late tech happens, they're not dashing forward quickly enough to take advantage of their plus frames there. Kilo was very attentive and ready to move forward. Okay. Nice.
Okay,
Spot dodge in the
spot
punish.
dodge. Yeah, great knowledge from Chris Chaos. It's gonna be close. Okay. Gonna set up butterflies? Yes, sir. Yeah, and that's the thing about this matchup, EX Fireball. If you try to blow up butterflies, EX Fireball could just stay fucked.
Yeah, Grant absolutely does not need super to close this out. He just needs like EX boot into anything right now. Not even that, a throw will do it right now.
Wow.
What a challenge after the plus frames on 2M. It was a good delay though, right? Like he delayed it enough that if anything was coming, it would have been late, like a move forward into a throw. He waited long enough that a simple frame trap would not have been what was coming. So good stuff to Chris Chaos staying in this set. 2-1 now.
And that's what I've been saying. It's like, it's super scary. Like, all these plus frames are grand. Like, you don't want to challenge, but, like, you have to. If they're going to keep retaking their turn, you have to. So if they're going to dash up and try to, like, retake the 5M again, you have to challenge. And Chris Chaos is doing a good job that he's not, like, he's not scared to challenge. Oh, clash. Wow, great counter hit, air-to-air confirm. Oh, yeah, jump use. If you're not ready for the jump use on a moment's notice, I don't know how Matera's anti-airing you.
Yeah, her her Japanese place on the spot dodge is sick.
Yeah. I was gushing over the little stare down there.
No, for sure. I was like, she's so cute. Oh, she's dead.
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay. Yeah, and
Oh,
you were
nice.
mentioning earlier, but before this match started, the fireball has just been harassing Matera. Even when
What?
she's
I
trying
can't
to
believe
set
that fireball didn't make contact.
Yeah, see, this is kind of annoying. And yeah, he got her to waste the EX arrows. Okay, yo, the 5L. It didn't even beat the DP. Oh, and great unblockable. Recognize he was still in the air. Yes. Most air normals in this game are air unblockable, so if you catch them in a block string in the air, you can just run up.
Whoa, that butterfly holding it down ate up the whole EX fireball. Okay, this should be a punish. No, it was an assault. I thought it was a regular jump. Okay, right back at you. This should definitely be... Oh, no, cinematic.
No.
Everything is going as badly as possible for Chris Chaos in the last couple sequences.
He has to block now. He has to block Grand. Yeah, you take the throw at least once. Now you gotta really guess, though.
No
challenge. That's start the answer if you're not ready.
Yeah, well, I mean, all you can do really... Oh, what a challenge with the 5L.
Chris's challenges have been super brave, but at the right times, too. Like, he shows a little bit of patience in blocking, and then it's like, you know what? You're gonna retake your turn.
That was really good defense there. Waited out the plus frames.
Yes.
And that's really what's keeping Chris Chaos in this set is just his ability to slow things down and like not be pressured to make a mistake.
I mean, you have to. And like in an ideal world, yeah, you don't get put in the corner by Grant, but it's gonna happen. So you have to try to fight your way out sometimes. Finally got hit by the 2L. Try to go for a reset.
Great air grab to maintain the corner. And EX Fireball got stuffed. This is huge. This is a great opportunity. Another air grab. Chris Chaos turning it on right now.
Right. But Gran is like, it still has a super skybound available.
Yeah, Kilo does have to be careful with the jumps because she does have regular skybound as an anti-air option that is air unblockable.
Oh, there it is. But
tech.
Oh, late tech.
Alright,
gotta take some throws.
Yeah. That throw did a lot of damage, damn. And another 5L.
Challenge again! That has been the moneymaker for him.
Chris Chaos bringing it back.
I mean, it really is a mix-up because, like, if you keep it tight, obviously you're gonna get cooked. But like, he's really waiting to see a forward movement in order to challenge.
Yeah, and that is kind of, you know, for all of Gran's plus frames, he does still have to move forward to get the throw. So again, I got to reset the lobby settings after this one. It's set to 1st to 2.
Okay, but yeah, that's what you need as a Matera player because you don't have a DP. Your skybounds are slow, so you have to be looking for the gaps and where you can challenge. And it's still a risk, right? He could just stagger and keep it real tight to beat those 5Ls, but Chris Chaos has the read.
It's a lot of varying your frame traps, right? Like you start going for, if they're blocking your frame traps because you're not leaving enough of a gap, but they're challenging when you move forward, then you got to start delaying your strings a little bit. And it's just interactions between players that can take place over the course of a 5-game set like this.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's like quote unquote simple mix-ups, but it's a mix-up that, you know, in every fighting game it kind of exists, you know. If you're plus frames, they want to take even more advantage by running up and putting you in another mix-up, whereas you have to be ready. So we'll see. Last game. Oh.
Believe in victory.
All right.
Battle one.
Let's go. Last game. Let's see it. He starts out with 2-1-4L right at the start. But did it confirm it to the second part, 2-1-4 round? Oh. Yeah. One EX Fireball into a knockdown just gives Gran the corner. Because his run speed's pretty fast.
Still, Chris Cass was able to escape that situation and maintain the life lead, though.
Oh, good jump.
Nice challenge
Yeah,
with the bar
5L.
5L.
Yeah. I love that Chris is not scared, but there we go. He's kind of keeping it tight now. Trying to keep Chris Chaos honest.
Kilo taking really good advantage of that knockdown from the EX Fireball in that he just ran the body of Matera forward towards the corner, which both as she's starting to stand up, that's going to build you some meter. And also, rather than just worrying about the needy, he claimed space to get her to the corner.
And I love
that was almost a hella good confirm.
I love that before Chris Chaos got an anti-air, and then instead of taking more damage, he literally just switched positions. But now he's in this position, which is not a great one. Alright, no DP on the assault. Oh, EX Fireball, you're in the corner now. Yeah, this is tough. Great blocks from Chris so far.
Rolls forward. No committal by
Hasn't really been punished, yeah. Hasn't really been punished for the roll forwards yet. Set up their acid raid.
I mean, some of it, he's doing it so infrequently that he's not being predictable with it, and that was a great block on the overhead.
Okay, EX Fireball. And time is the factor now.
He's also just putting out the 5L just to check the run-ups, while also possibly baiting. Oh, no.
Oh, no. This is huge. You take, I think you take a throw, yeah. Yeah, you take that.
Oh, her jump is too floaty to come down and punish. And right before the timeout, Kilo able to clutch out the round at 0 seconds.
What a clutch round. Like, he knew that Chris Chaos is like, yeah, you have to take the throw every time, but man, wow. But Chris Chaos, still setting up shop, still playing composed, not going in too much.
That's punishable,
yeah. Great.
Sets up the safe jump mid-screen. Good pressure here.
Yeah,
nice
that's the hard
dodge.
part.
Oh, he's going to get the combo off the butterflies. Great recognition by Chris Chaos. Look at the damage.
Yeah, that's the hard part about setting up butterflies in here is that you could get hit by EX Fireball and it, like, not matter, but it was great confirm off that butterfly. Okay, yeah. And the thing I haven't really been seeing is Kilo's ability to DP an assault.
Now, this is still going to be scary for Chris here because the Skybound was used, he's not really going to have a reversal option if Kilo pushes him to the corner.
But he's slowly building that meter a little bit.
Clash? Air normals, yeah. If you clash airborne, even if it's on like an overhead or something.
Nice.
Oh no! He used the wrong move, but he's able to challenge the 5L
again! Last game, last round, Chris Chaos, Kalo.
Battle 3.
What a set so far this Winners Finals has been.
Round start 2-1-4L again from Gran. Okay. Kilo getting a little bit more antsy, more predictive with the rolls. But
yeah, EX Fireball timer is hella down.
Yep. But he still finds his way in. Yeah, no DP in that. I mean, it's very hard online to DP Matera's Assault, but still something that needs to be done at times. But finds itself in the corner still. Great challenge again, man!
Chris Chaos buying himself some space.
Yeah.
Spot
Great.
EX Fireball.
Yeah.
There's the DP.
Just as I say that. Great blocks. Yeah, he's trying to keep it tight now, and that allowed Chris to get out of the corner because he wasn't really running up with the pressure. Wow, great snipe.
What a big air-to-air. Able to buy a lot of space out of the corner.
Got the butterfly,
and he salts back to mid-screen. Didn't even went for the attack. He just used it to reset the positioning.
Yeah, he's been really good at just noticing the positioning and like making sure he's in a great one.
Oh, that's a big jump in. What a challenge again. He went for the throw reset instead of getting the
big Matera corner loops. Gotta set up a butterfly, time to guess.
Oh, okay.
Wow, we went low! Okay, not gonna do it. But he's gonna be able to set up a butterfly and hold a great positioning.
Puts out both butterflies and just sits on them. And What even got him? He barely got a fireball out. It was the fireball made it out before the boot made contact.
Wow. And Chris Chaos with the clutch. I think it was a reverse 3-0.
Yeah, what a set.
What a set. That was a great set. Back and forth by both players. Wow. All right. So yeah, wow. After that, unfortunately, after that great performance, Kilo has to go into losers. Wait on in losers finals for the winner of.
It's gonna be nobody EXC and Monarch.
Monarch.
I need to fix the lobby settings real quick.
For sure. Yes, so Monarch versus Nobody EXC. I'm really curious to see. I haven't really seen Alex.
Oh, can you
Nobody
back out of
EXC.
spectating? I think.
Okay. Shit. Yeah.
There we go.
So, really curious because like it's very very hard to block Lance, but we've seen Nobody EXC's defense has been really like. I think he's the only one I've seen so far today use the spot dodge OS.
Yeah.
To beat an overhead, like trying to bait out a throw. So his defense is really fleshed out. But once again, Lance, even if your defense is fleshed out, it might not matter because Lance has just so many options to open you up. So we will see that. We're going back into the loser semis, so this will be 2 out of 3. I'm glad that the menu music is very, very calming, especially after,
a set like
after
that
a set like that. Ooh.
need a moment.
Need a
to
breather.
breathe.
So Monarch versus Nobody EXE, Lance versus Percival. I mean, one big thing that Percival does have is he does have a DP. So if anything gets too wild, he has that threat of a DP. But man, Lancelot's mix is still just good. All right, here we go. Back to 2 out of 3. Losers semis. Winner faces Kilo. And we'll see. Monarch has been really, really clutch on like round start. He's been throwing out 6XC or like
Or
something.
5H or something. Yeah. Like they're weird options, but he's right consistently.
Yes. All right. Really, really patient pressure.
Yes,
Yes,
EX slash. That's gonna hurt.
he's been super good with 6XC, like punishing like any stocks.
And it's also one of his really rare like big damage starters.
Yeah.
Nice delay with the JU. Waits out the reversal. Didn't have a
Yeah.
punish on deck, but he still has the corner, and now there's not one available for a bit.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you DP too early, the EX overhead will beat DP. So you have to be careful.
I just want to point out that the icon for the reversal up on the top left for Lancelot looks like the fucking stomps thing. I wish that was the icon for the DP of Percival.
Oh yeah. Alright, Percival. Oh man, wall jump. Yeah, he's gonna put it in the mix. Great block button usage.
Oh, got countered.
I mean,
Good block though. Oh, mix.
Oh.
Yeah, that was hard to see.
yeah, and sometimes like we were saying, especially if you're not used to using block buttons in game, it's hard to like twitch react. You're still like for most of us, we're still using back to
normal
block
2D
as a
blocking.
twitch. Yeah.
And I have the problem where, at least for me, when I try to when I try to spot dodge, my hand will still regular block as I'm doing the block button. So I'll end up with
So you get
accidental
spot
rolls and dodges. So it takes a lot to know to just hold the button and do nothing or hold down.
Oh wow! I like when he uses EX Fireball and it runs because not all the hits will hit, and then you'll still have another hit available. It's really cool. Alright, stock up.
Fireball, yeah, going full screen.
Nice.
Oh, nice spot dodge on the JU. Didn't fall for it a second time.
This is big because yeah, there's a lot of life to make up here. Yeah, I went for a big risk. Yeah, see, he's running up again, and this is so cheap. Oh, this still didn't chip yet. Okay. Oh, he keeps pressing buttons.
Nice
Oh,
spot
nice.
dodge.
Oh!
Okay.
Yeah. He was just trying to spot dodge, not to get opened up with the chip. But yeah, he almost got chipped out by EX Rekkas. You can delay it enough where there's only like a 1 frame gap in between, and that'll beat the system where you can't you can't do a block string into chip damage if they're not at 1 health
Yeah,
yet.
you have to put them to 1 HP with 1 block string and then ship them out with a 2nd block string. And Lancelot can have the option of putting a 1 frame gap that you can mash through and punish him for, but it's very hard to find that gap. Nobody XC though rolling so far this round.
Yeah, two L's, no dice, but yeah, this is the great
He got a perfect with almost nothing but 5L.
Yeah, and it's great to start your pressure with 5L because if they do end up spot dodging, you could just mash 5L again, and you'll pretty much beat the recovery. Yeah, now his round start option is kind of getting punished. No block button on there. Oh, he's getting a lot of errant 2Ls, which usually is confirmed, but hasn't been able to confirm today.
Yeah, but I mean, realistically, he hasn't necessarily needed them. It's just the harassment. It's almost akin to Lancelot's pressure himself, just without the mix, right? Just pinning you down. Oh, that was unfortunate. Yeah,
great.
block button there.
Yeah.
There's the...
And again, safe jump into throw.
All right,
Gonna go
comeback.
1-0. Yeah. Both have kind of been lopsided games, so we'll see if there's an adjustment here by either side.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right. Yeah, started out with EX Fireball. Now he doesn't really have it, so he's gonna have to hold a lot of stuff like a Fireball's in pressure. Yeah. Nobody's been calling out the 660s now and punishing them. What a wait. Yeah. Personal corner pressure tied to guess. Stocked up. Oh, went for a throw. Ooh! Quick wall jump overhead. Now reversal of fortune. Gonna set up EX Fireball. Yes, sir. Oh, great. Kept the pressure tight. Beat a button. Late tech. Putting yourself in the mix
He
again.
doesn't get a punish. Still put back into the corner. This is the trouble part. Oh, what a challenge with 2L.
Yeah, that was great recognition. Oh,
This was only 2 hits straight into it. This should be enough.
yeah, this should be enough. Yes.
It's a really tough spot. Part of why Lancelot is so good is you can see, even when you get the positioning switch, it's so hard to keep him in the corner and to not just have him side switch and put you in the corner.
Oh, he went for a big risk on third Rekka and it paid off for him. Yeah, you have to make a big commitment in order to keep him in the corner, but if you're committing to one option, another option might keep you away from the corner.
I can't believe he stayed in front on the 2-2H. Still has the corner positioning.
Yeah. Trying to poke out with 2 Ls. Oh, trying to go for the punch frames.
Yeah. When he tried to take his frames. Good block.
Great block. And back though, yes.
Oh,
went for a throw
went for the
again.
throw.
Second situation to happen. Time to whip. Time to block. Oh, yeah.
I think this is enough. It's gonna be close. And it's enough.
Yes. That's it. Monarch goes on to losers final.
Hey, good stuff to nobody EXE. Taking 4th place today.
Yeah. And it's good because we didn't get to see nobody like weekly. We've only seen nobody play every once in a while. He's only got able to go into one local bracket, so good to see him out. But now we will have Monarch versus Kilo, our losers finals, waiting to see who will go on to face Chris Chaos. Up here, we're going back to a 3 out of 5. It's gonna be Gran versus Lancelot. Did they? Okay, no, is this? I don't think it's a
this is a run back of Monarch's first match. Actually, Kilo is the one who
wow,
put him in the
okay.
losers. So he's able to
just
claw back to try to find this, and that was a relatively close match. Both of them were feeling each other out for a bit, but it was a 2-0.
Okay. So yeah, we'll see how that is. Wasn't able to watch that match, but we have a longer set available now. And it just seems like, you know, both these characters' pressures are just ridiculously good, so we'll see who gets the hit first. I feel like that'll be a big tell. The clean, very, very clean color choice. I've been a fan of all these color choices so far. So, good job, every participant today.
Except for Grand. I don't fault the Grand player. I think his color options are actually just kind of whack.
I like this one. Oh, DP, big DP. Oh, charging 5U. That's really interesting. I wonder how, like, I understood it in the Lariva match, but using 5U in this is really interesting.
I will say though, Kilo uses 5U a lot more than any Grand player who I've seen so far.
So I'm interested to see because I don't get to see it in this match particularly too often. Oh, wow, he still got to confirm that? Not quite. Wow. Reset into a combo anyway. And this will be close, but not quite.
Yeah, and the amount of health that Lance has is just, that's a Grand hit, right? That's a 2H in the corner, that's a boot counter hit.
Oh! Yeah. Oh!
Oh, no confirm, but he gets the and we have a pretty even match.
That's surprising.
Didn't.
Wow, he tweeted!
What a backdash! Get the DP! Call out by Kilo! And he ran that round all the way back and stole it at the end.
That was so interesting because if you're wanting to mash DP out of that EX Rekka pressure, like, he waited though. And usually people are trying to mash DP out of it to not get chipped, but he waited and that won him the round. Great clutch by Kilo. And now he's rolling.
That's the counter hit. Yeah, Kilo's offense is rolling right now, but Monarch, he's used that wall jump to get out of the corner against most of his opponents, and it's been pretty successful. Nice spot dodge.
Yeah, great spot dodge. These players have been really good at spot dodging Grand's EX Fireball. Oh, boop.
I really like that, the use of the dash, the U to bring it back and avoid the boot spacing.
Oh, okay. Great block button usage. Alright, use EX. Okay. Wow, yeah, it's 3 hits. So.
Alright, delay, able to catch the counter hit.
Didn't want to go for the counter hit combo. I can understand that. It's a pretty hard combo. Oh.
Oh, double overhead.
Got hit by the double head.
A little too
Not
far.
quite yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised he went for the 6-6C instead of the super there, but still has a bit of a life lead here.
But well, you leave Gran alive.
Yeah, I mean, we saw what happened last round, right? Nice.
Yeah,
rolls through, gets the
roll.
punish. Monarch putting around on the board.
And the one fault that I have seen from Kilo though today is that he does maybe bet on a skybound or super skybound neutral. Just
very aggressive.
every so often,
trying to just catch moves coming in with it.
Yes. But hey, it's got him this far. Wow, great spacing on a 6-6C. Backing up. He doesn't want anything to do. He doesn't want to be in prime boot range for Grand.
Double overhead.
Try to go for
I
double
like
overhead.
Yeah, I love double overhead.
Oh. Was ready with the DP. Uses the EX Fireball plus frames. Back in the blender again. EX Fireball still on cooldown.
Yeah, again, we can see that Kilo taking his plus frames in the hard knockdown to charge 5U a level rather than trying to set up a safe jump.
It's real interesting to see. Yeah, he's trying to poke far away. I think he'll take that. I think he'll take that trade for a knockdown as if you're a Grand player.
Yeah, I mean, you still have Lancelot in the corner. Wow,
Oh
okay. So I want to point out that what Monarch just did there is actually kind of difficult. There's a lot of throw-in vuln frames on the wake-up after you late tech.
Oh, great wait on the EXDP. Not quite yet. Wow.
Finds him with the 2L, 2L. Game 1 going to Kilo, but this is a lot like the last set that they played at the beginning of the day where, you know, it was a very close set, but Kilo just barely clutching it out at the end of each game.
Alright. Yeah, but yeah, this set has, or these games have been super close. 1 or 2 decisions that we usually been swaying it. Right, great fireball to catch the boot. Nah, this is Lancelot's game now. That's the great thing about this matchup though as Grand, because if you get put into Rekka pressure, you're able to hit a light normal and B+.
Whoa,
Not a lot
a
of
weird
characters can do
interaction.
it. Yeah. And we saw that, like, that boot trading a lot.
You rip?
Yeah, probably a Twitch reaction trying to catch him jumping off the wall.
I like that idea,
Great
right?
challenge.
Of make it look like you're charging it to get the level, and then if you move, try to catch him with it. I believe you get a pickup off of counter hit, and worst case, it's -5 at a pretty far spacing. So. Oh, wake up super, he blocked.
Great block.
Waited out the push.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I don't. Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if he could have gone to Super Skybound.
I think maybe he did try to do regular Skybound, and just he didn't get double quarter circle all the way out.
Okay. Oh, yeah, beating out the 660 this time. with 214L. Been really interested to see both these players have been really good at round start, so seeing them that mind game at round start for them has been super interesting.
Yeah,
But
Monarch's
count 'em
used some
low.
spot dodge against EX Fireball to keep that timer from coming back quickly has been really good so far this set.
Setting up the Fireball, great blocks. Yeah,
range.
and that's the great thing about this match. There's not a lot of characters can just challenge Lance and then push him out. But Gran can, but you're still back in the corner.
All right, that should do it for this round. And again, this set has been completely back and
Yeah,
forth the entire
back
time.
and forth. Alright, you see that. Once again, round start has been super interesting, but players, yeah, now we're getting sweep style round start. But my game from round start has been super, super back and
What a
forth.
delay into the tick throw. That was like a 40 frame wait.
Alright, sets up a regular fireball. Whoa,
I
that
can't
was
believe
so
he
sick.
still got that spot dodge. That was so
That was
good.
so sick.
Nice jump from Kilo though, able to work his way back into a good position.
Oh, EXDP, no fear. Gonna keep this corner. Yeah. Nobody's really been falling for the overhead.
Oh, what a counter hit with the 5H.
Okay.
That should do it.
Five
Oh no, he
in.
drops the combo off the wall bounce, and
Yeah.
Monarch able to get right back in. This should be
Is
enough.
it?
It's going to be close.
Oh man, just one hesitation. Obviously it's online, so you could drop it here with a delay, but I see even offline, Grants kind of just drop it, because sometimes if you're not ready for the range, the wall
It's a
bounce
pretty
from
quick
later.
bounce, actually. Compared to similar combos from someone like Catalina, actually, it comes up quicker, and you have to pick it up with lights. Like, you don't have enough time to get a medium.
Well, that was 5. That's another combo. Okay, keeping the corner now. Wow, great wall jump.
Nice, that's a
It
safe
is the
jump.
EXCP now. I wondered if he could have like gone to the other side, but definitely keep it safe. Make sure you get the guaranteed punish.
You can see he did spend EX Rekka on that punish, which left him unable to continue the pressure that he normally would.
Alright, great block. And Gran has Super Skybound available, so it's definitely still possible. A great grab, jeez. Oh, great punish. Oh yeah, he's trying to go for the reset. We've seen that from Kilo before. Yeah,
Nice
just
confirm
meaty
off the
5M.
yeah.
Yeah, Kilo definitely, when he does get the hit, can be very aggressive in his decision making. I really like that. And yeah, I like using EXDP sometimes too, instead of boot. It does a little bit more damage, you're still pushing the corner.
Yeah, and it also still gives a hard knockdown. It's really important.
Yes. Okay, EX Fireball.
Oh, I think he was trying to get back under, maybe get an anti-air there, but got caught on the way down. Still didn't eat a lot of damage from it. Nice.
Oh, great
Stagger
confirm.
pressure and a good counter hit confirmed.
Oh, great challenge. Yeah, you see the forward movement, and obviously if you're a little bit late, that's when you get cooked by Gran, but... Oh, great block.
I would have tech throw there. I can't believe he didn't get hit by the overhead.
Wow, he had enough time to block.
That was still a
And we're
punish. That super is actually super hard to punish, and Kilo taking game 3, going up 2-1.
Yeah, super back and forth. We'll see though. I feel like on the mind game end, like Kilo, once he has the pressure going, has been feeling victor. Yep, 214L round start.
Yeah, his staggers have been really on point.
Yeah.
He's been able to catch Monarch pushing buttons a lot. There's the
Oh,
throw,
great
good
jump.
And look at that,
Yeah,
meterless
medium DP.
damage.
Yeah, meterless damage. You still get the corner carry even without boot. Really like that decision making. Oh, great counter confirm. Time to set up record pressure again. Yep. Okay. Just backs up, wants some space to throw a fireball. Alright. Alright. Found himself fighting on the corner. Wow, slide under. That's super big. EX Fireball has been huge in
I
all
actually
Kilo
really
matches.
like that EXCP by Kilo because that situation was like very clearly in the favor of Monarch, and you know Monarch had to press there. EX Fireball was down, he was plus.
Oh, that's
avoids
smart.
it.
That's smart.
Kilo moving on to match point.
Yeah. That's
Trying to
super
get his
smart because if they do, like, if you try to DP,
Battle 2.
the overhead smash actually beats it. So that's a really safe option if they do commit to the overhead from the HDP option. Okay. Alright, switch sides. That's super strong from Lance to be able to challenge out of the corner and get the corner control back. Alright. Monarch has been find himself in good positions, but hasn't been able to close out.
Some of it's just been Kilo, like, always being right on his DP reads.
But finally, we finally see an overhead counter hit. We haven't seen that in a while today. And into the mix.
Yeah, that is one of those situations where Lancelot, despite being a low damage character, anyone can turn a counter hit overhead into big damage. It's a universal aspect of this game.
So that's why it's so important to take a lot of throws in this game. But sometimes you just need to get out of the pressure, and you crack. Yeah, spend a lot of EXs there, and he finally gets in.
Barely stuffed the entire attempt.
EX is still on cooldown, so he doesn't get the good mix off of this. But now it's all stocked up. Yeah, now Monarch finds himself in great confirm. Finds himself in control. Steal match point away from Kilo.
Yeah, super available
yeah,
too. If he gets
fireball.
the next hit, should be enough.
Okay, overhead, yeah, for sure next hit.
I like that he just
great
blocks.
spot that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't spend the EX, but...
Wow! And it's still punished even with Lance's fully jump. And wow, we have a 2-2. These sets near the end of this tournament have been super, super close. It's been really entertaining to watch. Alright, let's see. And then once again, I've been pointing out, this round start has been super important. Getting that first hit is the big key in this match to see what they do. Yeah, 2-1-4L again. Oh, he missed the 2H, but not a big punish from Kilo. Yeah, I really like backdashing the Monarch's doing because he's making the boot whiff. Not quite a whiff punish, but you really at least don't want to take a plus frame from a well-spaced boot.
Right, 2H and the confirm. Okay, a little bit of a drop at the end, but still good position, and he finds him trying to match
huge
that
now. Alright, into EX Fireball setup? Yes, sir. Oh, went low.
He's going to spend the super here.
Alright, he's gonna spend the next one. Oh, he cut it short. He's expecting for it to end the normal ender from the combo, but he cut it short, went low.
And
super
this
clutch
Monarch,
reset.
He's not only on match point, but this is the first time he's had a lead in either of the two sets.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, boot, not quite plus there, went for a throw. Yeah, he's in his head now.
Oh! I think he thought he was going to end up on the other side, and he was just going to look for a DP and block.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was looking for. And now, that's the big change of momentum. Great challenge.
Woo!
Wow, 5-8!
Fortunately for Kilo, the EXDP is a hard knockdown there. Oh,
it's
wait.
getting wild in here. Okay, next hit. He's gonna win.
Oh, what a challenge! Wake up 5M!
Wow.
Are you serious?
He went for regular Skybound, though. What?
Caught him jumping, probably.
Yeah, I maybe he was trying to input super.
All right, we're going to match point, both players.
Last game, last round, losers finals. Alright, set up EX Fireball. He wants to positioning. Alright, Lance in prime position. Oh, spot dodge. Yeah, he's backing up. Like I say, he doesn't want to be in prime boot range. It's really hard to deal with. Yep. Oh, but he boosts twice! Big confirm. 5M counter hit the 5H. That's huge.
Oh, and he gets the
jump.
hard knockdown, so he gets the safe jump after. That was a great combo route. And he gets the corner. Things are looking real good for Kilo. That should do it. No, not quite.
This
And
is chip
2L,
territory. Man, what
close
a
it.
back and forth set. The Kilo is gonna get his run back with Chris Chaos.
Good stuff to Monarch, though. What a run
Yes.
back on that set. He stayed in there till the end.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying seeing, like, people have been, like, this is a game where you can, like, notice a couple of habits and then start running it back in the set.
Yeah, and you can see the adjustments. I mean, he was looking to make specific things whiff, started abusing the throws a bit more, started challenging the frame traps that weren't as real. So good stuff to both players. That was a really fun set.
Yes. And now we get to move on to grand finals of the inaugural Waifu Dome Monthly, which is now online.
All right, so we're going to have Chris Chaos in the winner's side.
Yes. Yeah, this win will be pretty huge. Like, obviously, you know, we're playing online. It's a little bit different, but it still will be like a huge win for Chris Chaos because he was still kind of looking for that local win.
Yeah, he's
so
been
a lot of top
very
three
consistently. Yeah, top 3, top 5 at most of our local weeklies that were offline.
an interesting switch from Kilo.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Charlotta. real interesting pick. I don't think Grand was really. I feel like Grand was doing pretty okay for him.
I mean,
it was last game,
he
last
was
round,
up,
last
yeah,
situation.
He was up 2-0
Yeah,
in
well, let's
winners
see.
finals.
And I think Grand does pretty well, but let's see how his Charlotta fares.
Believe in victory.
I just want to say that we have one of the characters with the best themes in the game, and instead we rolled the whack theme. All right, so we'll see how this. And keep in mind, Kilo is the one coming out of losers, right? He's not the one who has games to give. A surprise pick out of Chris Chaos maybe would have made a little more sense because he has some room to play around with the winner's advantage.
But I know Chris Chaos is squarely on Matera. He doesn't really have.
Oh, the 5H big bonk into a big confirm here.
Yeah, big damage into a setup. Okay.
Yeah, it took the air reset. Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
EX Demon Flip
guess...
throw is Charlotta's best starter she can get in the corner.
In general, you do want to take the overhead option from EX Demon Flip, but you'll still take the damage. Oh! Yeah, I could see how this could be troublesome for Matera.
Yeah, Dynamite Dan dropping the knowledge in the chat that Chris Chaos hates this matchup. I am with him. I actually hate this character a lot. It's a character who, like, she doesn't have the most oppressive tools in the world, but Charlotta is like 5% risk, 95% reward. She's just a very low-risk character. Also, great mid-screen damage.
Yeah, she's like really annoying to deal with. Like her jump, you see that jump, look how fast it is.
Like
great
that,
jump out
You
there.
call out everything, and you're not really left with an advantage for doing so. She just,
great challenge,
she's just almost always safe.
Right, got that cinematic super. Probably gonna set up some butterflies, but yeah, this is one of the situations like compared to Grand, Charlotta, it's like this situation is a little bit more risky to like just set up stuff.
Yeah, that was a
because
tough
of that.
situation. So both of her supers go through fireballs pretty well. That was going to be a rough situation no matter what happened. All right, Kilo putting first game on the board. Again, he needs to win a 3 out of 5 to reset the bracket and put Chris Chaos into losers with him, while Chris just needs to win this first 3 out of 5 set in order to put the tournament away.
Yeah, that's the thing. Chris doesn't really have an alternate character. Like, he really loves this character because it's the closest thing he said that he gets to playing Yukari from Persona. So.
Yeah, and I mean, the trade-off with that is that, you know, Kilo's been splitting his time between characters. There's not going to be a matchup as Matera that Chris Chaos is not familiar with.
That's true, yeah. So while he does hate this matchup, I'm sure he's played a decent amount of it. But yeah, this is one of the bad situations.
Oh, and again, that's the second time that he's actually, like, baited out the EX splash kick and then gotten hit by the second hit of it.
Okay. But Chris Chaos has the corner.
I really like that. So Matera's 2U, or 2H rather, is one of the only 2Hs, I think the only 2H in the game that's not air unblockable. So you have to follow it up with something. Chris Chaos saw the block and followed it up with Assault to get pressure out of it instead.
He's being okay. I see the idea, yeah. Trying to spot dodge the EX blockable.
Very dangerous because the balls from Charlotta are super, super low recovery on whiff. And look at the reward on hit,
he
but
almost
doesn't
got
get
the,
the
yeah. Oh. Yeah, great defense from
Oh,
Chris. Wow.
no, the slide.
But that could have been better
been a lot more. Chris Chaos not out of this. Gets caught with the spot dodge, though.
And that's one of the harder ones, because obviously the overhead option from EX Demon Flip is the least damaging option, but when you have no life, you have to take all of that into consideration.
Yeah, I think it's the only like straight up safe option if you do manage to make it whip as well.
Alright, time to go in. Wow, DP out, not even EX. He goes in again. Chris Chaos is being a little bit more aggressive. Nice!
Caught him with the DP shot.
Nice! And that's the thing, he had the butterfly out, so even if he went to the air, it would have caught him anyway.
I really like that
great.
Because even though he now lost his reversal if he gets cornered, that situation to get that big of a combo is not going to come up mid-screen really often. So I like just cashing out while it's available.
Oh no,
and
great! Confirm again the story of this turn. Chris Chaos's challenge on the overheads, pristine.
Yeah, that's a large part of why he was able to run back the winner's final set from being down 2-0. Was just consistently seeing the overheads and challenging with 5L.
Charlotta, jump A. But
Finds the good starter
trick to
again.
the
This is gonna
corner.
hurt.
yeah, this is hurting. Alright, kind of go for kind of a reset. Using EX hands.
I like that.
Nice!
Using the air reset. Air reset in this game is sort of a bootleg hard knockdown. You're not going to get a safe jump off of it with most characters, but you're not going to give them the option to quicker back rise.
Oh, that was risky, but not quite in range. EXDP. She has no EXDP or ball, but it doesn't matter. Abare gonna take it. Kilo gonna go up 2-0 now in this first set of Grand Finals.
There were some adjustments in that game by Chris Cass, though.
Yeah.
Definitely looking good in the first 2 rounds of it.
And in winners finals, this is different characters, but same situation.
Yeah, you can
in
say
terms
he's maybe got him right where he wants him.
Yeah, we'll see though. Chris taking, I like taking a decent amount of time to think about it. Because it's hard, because when you get hit like once and you're in a corner, it's hard to really process everything that just happened. So it's good to take some time right before the next match. Alright, rematching
Especially, compared to a lot of games online, the rematch in this game
Oh, yeah.
loads back up so quickly.
Super
If
quick.
you push the button, you're back in the match. Like, you're not going to have a lot of time to finish.
And great, he assaulted over the 5H, and yeah, he's being a lot more aggressive now.
Yeah, and this is
Really?
maybe what he thought about
Yeah.
during that break. Was like, what do I need to do to turn this around? And the answer may have been just being a bit more aggressive.
Because playing passive, eventually he got EX Blanca ball into like a counter hit, into death. Yeah, he's being a lot. Yeah.
Oh no! That
And
look at that was a long perfect.
Yeah.
That was a 26 game second, which is like about a full minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, great block. Yeah, see, he's being a lot more active, a lot more aggressive, but unfortunately with
Trade-off,
that,
though, yeah. Oh, okay, that's
oh, yeah, and you can't get a huge punish, but
yeah,
at
that's
least
hard
a
for
5-0.
Matera to punish. Actually, if you don't make the second hit whiff, it's hard to get a very good punish.
Right? Yeah, a lot more assaults, and we saw from the last set, Kilo hasn't been too keen on DPing the assault.
Yeah, not just that. I mean, she has a skill button, right? Like a very easily OS-able
Right.
reversal option.
Yeah. And same thing with Grand, but it just, it's hard to do. It's like, even if it's only one
Oh
button,
no, got
you
a
have
little
to
too
be
antsy. Nice
Nice.
spot dodge
Good
for punish.
yeah. Chris Cass has
spot
been
dodge 'cause
super,
On block, that's a super hard super to punish for a lot of characters.
nice.
Some get maybe like a reversal super or something, but it's hard for a lot. Chris Cass, though, able to calm things down. And just like that first set, could this be the start of the reverse 3-0?
Like I said, had him right where he wanted. Reverse 3-0, but we'll see. We'll see. Like, we had that first adjustment with Chris Cass being a lot more aggressive, a lot more mobile. We'll see what Kilo's adjustment to that. Alright, let's get into it. Yeah, and actually, the funny thing is that you saw Kilo was the one thinking now. He was the one second to rematch, but yeah, getting rushed down again. Rushed down Matera, putting in work. Oh, but jump A,
Oh,
Charlotta
got him
the
on the
dot.
other side. Yeah, it wasn't using the block button, it looks like. And tried to jump out a little too early. Gonna get caught with the EX ball into the wall bounce. Oh, he's actually fortunate. He got out of the corner. That would have been the round.
But this is still
Oh, okay. And there's something I want to point out, an adjustment there by Kilo. So we saw a couple of drops after EX hands into the 2M. He's dropped that link a couple times, so he just went 5L into the into the Skybound instead of risking the drop.
yeah, and Charlotta's spot dive is super quick, coupled with her really fast jump. It's like, yeah, all options that she can cover is like super hard to just commit to one, beating one option. There's the overhead. Oh, he went the
caught
DP
with
too.
the second hit of the flash kick again. All right,
He
Kilo
must
in
be
control
like
in the
Twitch
corner.
rush. Must be like reacting a little bit later or something. Okay, just use it at the time. You got out of the corner, but jump.
Oh, that was
A.
such a fortunate trade with the 2H. Oh, he's going to cash out here? Yeah, take the damage while it's available. Not going to get the animation, though.
Yeah,
A
it
little
was
too
really
far.
far. I was actually scared it was gonna whiff even.
Yeah, maybe it would have wanted to take an auto combo or something just to move forward.
Alright, she has no butterflies. so
Nice
that's not too
jump,
big of a
gets
deal.
EX ball off the table. This is okay for Chris
EX
Cass.
in? Yes.
EX options are down.
Nice. Nice assault in.
Oh no, he picked the wrong angle.
Even under prayer. He has no reversal, basically. This is Chip City, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's gonna get a Grand Finals bracket reset.
All right, both players in loser side now, so we're gonna have 1 3 out of 5 set.
Yep. Yeah, Chris Chaos gonna reset the score maybe, but even gives himself time to think a little bit more. He had the right idea.
Yeah, and you
right?
could see the adaptations were coming. He tried to play a little bit more offensively and was finding some rewards for that. But Kilo kind of just, wore him down. He just kept coming offensively and didn't give him a lot of time to like find the spacings that he needed for good hits there. You can see the zoning appears like off the table, right? Like Chris Chaos, when he found his success, was
he's
by
really
rushing
only
down.
throwing a lot of arrows when the butterflies are up, and that's been working really well because you can throw an up arrow and also cover the ground because it'll blow up the butterfly and cover the ground. He's beating combos like that. But I think you pointed out is like a lot of those EXDPs, the EX flash kicks from Charlotta, they just haven't been punished. I think he's recognizing and trying to punish the second hit before she comes down, or at least a spot dodge or something. But he's a little bit too late every time. So we'll see. Fresh set, fresh eyes. Let's get it. Last set of the tournament.
I think the real mix, because technically it's a new set, so you're allowed to change characters if you're the person to reset it. The mix would have been Kilo changing to Grand. All right. Back to the same matchup, though.
And I think the biggest thing is that he's been able to get in a lot more as Charlotta.
And some of this looks like it comes down to the fact that Charlotta has a really hard time getting a punish that matters against, Matera has a hard time getting a punish that matters against the flash kick. You see there, trying to get the far 5M.
So like he's playing a similar game where he has to run like the plus frames when he gets in, but Charlotte a little bit more equipped to make it a lot more annoying for Matera. Oh,
Nice.
Great roll though.
That's a side switch.
Yeah, and he
just
has
out
all
of
the
there.
space to work with now. Nice! There it is!
Oh no, but he didn't get close enough. I think he wanted 5H into super.
Yeah, this is big damage. See what's the damage that's gonna be like. Bam! Alright.
Matera's still
this
in
is
it.
hard.
Has a reversal available.
But once again, pretty slow.
Oh no, and a
that's
trade.
Yeah, that thing is so active. Like, if it's out there, you're probably either going to trade or just get hit by it.
The slow startup, too, makes it look like you can challenge.
Right.
And then you just have a delayed reaction and end up getting counter hit. Nice pressure here from Chris Gas, though. Has the corner early.
Yeah, he's going back to the game where he's really rushing down Charlotta. Like I said, he hasn't really shown that Chris Chaos to be scared of assaulting. A great block on the low throw. Oh, just quite, not quite. Great block with
plus frames there. Got counter hit.
Oh!
Ooh! What a stare down in the air. No one committed. Both neutral jump.
Yeah, and Chris Chaos has all the space to work with.
Nice
Great assault
assault.
over. Even if it didn't punish, he still got some plus frames over it.
Chris Chaos has to be careful with the projectiles here. The super can go through for Charlotta there.
Ooh. Yeah, he's being mobile, so he's not trying to be predictable. Yeah, great patience, 'cause he
that
only
was
needs
great.
a little.
That was a perfect idea by Chris Chaos. Recognized that the tools to continue pressure weren't there and just backed up and didn't risk eating a super for a bad cancel. Nice!
Wow, he
reacted to the whiff. That move is like +4 on whiff. That is impossible to do.
Yeah, it's hard. You need to really recognize it. But got hit with the same mix-up.
Oh, and the counter hit, running back in.
Oh, great spot dodge. Oh, he got out. Yeah, and his back is almost to the corner.
Oh, into the butterfly. That's gonna hurt.
Chris Chaos' spacing has been real good at some of these pockets. 5L punish, that's fine.
Got caught. This is gonna do a lot. Chris Chaos, though, now does have the meter advantage. And Super Skybound's available.
Great.
Oh, no! He reacted to the throw by instinctually pressing throw to tech and passed up his opportunity to punish. Instead, got punished himself. that's just a tough mental situation. That's a very normal reaction to have when you see a throw. Your thought is like, oh crap, I got to throw. And, you know, had he just pressed like 5M into Super Skybound, it would have been able to win, but...
Would have been 1-0 Chris, but right now it's 1-0 Kilo.
That's part of why this game's played by humans, right?
You saw he did a great job of shooting with an arrow the EX Blanca ball. So she didn't have it available, and he got a lot of damage just because she didn't have that option.
Frame trap with the 5H, good conversion too.
Ooh. Great pressure.
Right EX shot out, so
there's an EXDP, but like right now, EXDP isn't available, so if he finds some space, he can just go in again without much fear. Yep.
Great answer. What a confirm! Oh my goodness.
Oh, not quite confirming out there.
Okay, and it's enough. 5M into EX slow shot.
Yeah,
Chris
great
Chaos,
5M.
yeah.
If you were even a little bit later,
Chris Chaos hanging on to that round by a thread. That was a close one. That's the worst feeling when you have a giant life lead and just start slipping away like that. You have to find some way to slow the momentum.
Oh, great. Yeah, I feel like regular DP or maybe a medium flash kick from Charlotta, it's not fast enough.
I like what he's doing though. Chris Chaos is basically just trying to take the plus frames.
Yeah. Alright, set up the butterfly. Nice. Punish. Okay, it was close enough for a 2M that time. That's good. Alright, yeah, it's still going in. Now, Charlotta has her cooldowns all available now. Yeah, shot him!
This should be the round. Yeah, gonna get the animation. Yeah. Alright, Chris Chaos hanging in there. Bringing it 1-1.
Oh. Yeah, not letting that unfortunate ending to the last game really deter him from his game, right?
Yeah, that's part of being a veteran of tournaments, right? Like it's the type of thing that it's part of why we are doing a tournament, right? We can play online and just do open lobbies and whatever and just play each other and get tons of grinding, but the feeling of being in a tournament is different. It's hard to recreate online.
But, yeah.
Oh, big counter hit. What a round!
Yeah. Oh,
and an unnecessary reset.
Yeah, with the 2 Blanca balls, actually, literally 1 counter hit, 2 counter hit, and then the corner makes. That was super quick.
Where did that round go? Goodness.
Yeah.
All right, good, better start for Chris Chaos here.
Yeah, it comes down to the, like, can you shoot the Blanca ball? Yes or no? If you're late, you're gonna counter it, and now you're gonna die. Great challenge, though.
Spends a meter for the hard knockdown, sets up the safe jump. Empty jump.
Yeah. Kind of empty
jump mid,
so...
the Midwest mix-up. Nice, double back assault, just getting out of there. Great maintaining position by Chris Chaos so far in this round. Oh no! Tried to get out though. Got counter hit. Did that connect? It did. Full animation. It's gonna be big damage.
It has some space now. What does he decide to do? Just regular, not even throwing. Yeah, that was so smart. Because usually you expect a Matera to just hit a butterfly. And so he just went for a normal arrow and kind of caught Kilo off guard. Yeah, Matt.
Nice, good use of the air arrow.
Oh,
really good start to this round for Chris Chaos. He has all the right spacings, gets caught with the EX Blanca ball though.
1 ball could do it.
Nice,
Great
slides out.
flying.
Back to mid-screen.
Kilo kind of staying a little bit more patient.
Yeah, doesn't want to run into these butterflies, and another great assault. Chris Chaos just finding all the right angles so far this round.
And now he's going in.
Yeah, he's got, right now, he's like absolutely in the zone. He has the rhythm established. Kilo getting shut down every time he tries to enter, and again, the assault over the Blanca ball to close it out. Chris Chaos taking a lead. After all of the time that he's been on the back foot trying to make a comeback, both in Winners Finals and in this Grand Finals, he has a lead established. He needs 1 more game to take the tournament.
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting this. I was thinking, what if he switches back to Grand? Because that last round, you saw he was kind of lost once he realized, okay, my Blanca ball is getting blown up.
And realistically, like, let's say that Charlotta did her job, right?
Yeah.
You lost Winners Finals with Gran, but he got 2 games. Now you're in a situation where all you need is 2 games with that character.
Yeah, you kind of saw the unfamiliarity. Like, once the Blanca ball, like, obviously it wasn't taken away completely, but once you feel like the the player really knows my timing on like the one match thing that was making this match easier, then it's like, okay, it's time to switch back to my main bread and butter. Because both characters, you know, they kind of pressure, but like Gran, once he has the plus frames, he could just start rolling on the plus frames.
To correct Axis in chat, Charlotta's ball, it's only Blanca ball when it whiffs. It's sumo headbutt on contact, but it's Blanca ball on whiff. It's very different. Because Blanca ball is like +3 on whiff, where headbutt is safe on contact.
Believe in victory.
Right. Let's go. But now we got Grant. We got boots in action. Yeah. And one of the other things we forgot from the other set, EX Fireball. But Chris Chaos was ready to spot dodge it. Because the amount of times Chris Chaos got hit by an EX Fireball into a knockdown, and that's why he's in the corner, was a lot. And great challenge by Chris Chaos. Oh, there it is! And now he's in the corner! One EX Fireball, you're in the corner!
Yeah, no, we saw the reason why Chris Chaos was able to take Winners Finals was his corner defense and finding the right spots to challenge and not panicking. I like that throw reset. So you actually have a little bit of plus frames after 5mm by Gran, and I like that idea because he didn't have big cash out damage available, so he just went for the grab reset.
Oh, got him.
Nice,
great
punish on the boot.
And even though I didn't point out, like on the Winners Finals set, his spacing on making a boot whip was pretty good too.
Yeah,
but
and something kind of specifically that was pointed out in the chat was that he'll roll through a fireball and then block to make the boot follow-up you would normally do blocked and at a punishable range.
Punishable, yeah. That was really good awareness by him. But right now, has to fight his way out the corner. Boot, that's minus. But he's still close. Oh, he shot the EX Fireball. That's huge. That one little bit of damage is huge too. Time winding down though. Sights the EX Fireball.
Yeah, Chris Chaos is going to have to extend a little bit to make something happen and runs into the Fireball. It was a tough situation.
Battle 2, engage.
Oh, 2-1-4 alleys. Finally throwing that out. He's done that a lot.
Oh, the JU hit really deep too. Got a full combo.
Alright, time for corner defense again. Like, even as Gran, when you feel like you're not getting your pressure, like, you're not cashing out on your pressure, once you get the sting, it can be really...
Oh my god, that was so fortunate.
Yeah.
What?
Oh!
The air confirm? Okay.
Great air confirm. Like, we've always complimented Kilo on his awareness to confirm off of straight hits. Oh, far M. Yep. To Skybound. And we're going to go to a last game.
Alright, so Kilo bringing it back to the one who got him here. And where he's in a position where he just has to win one game. Chris Chaos, though, he's been in this situation and he's fended it off already. So let's see if he has one more game in him as well.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see. Long, pensive, last game.
Yeah, a bit of a wait.
Yeah.
Chris Chaos taking his time, doesn't want to get into this, taking a moment to breathe, think about what just happened. And that is an adjustment, right? Like, he had the pattern figured out for Charlotta, but he needs to re-figure it out for Grant, because Grant has different tools and comes in from different angles.
Battle 1.
Yeah, sometimes, like, you know what you need to do, but sometimes it just happens so quick that you need to readjust your thinking again. Alright, but he's being a little bit more mobile. I think that was a good thing he was doing last set.
You can see a bit of the aggression that he was bringing out of Charlotta's also here with the assaults.
Oh no, again.
Nice.
5 up. Oh, shot the boot. That's huge. He's been on boot for a while now. Yeah, he can.
He's not in a rush to get out of the corner. He's just maintaining his spacing. I like that.
Oh,
nice
big
stagger by
confirm,
Kilo.
Kilo. Oh, great. Great run-up grab. He knows that Chris Chaos could be a little.
Oh, what a whiff punish!
What a whiff punish!
And it's
Kilo.
enough with the
Tournament
EXP.
point.
Didn't even need the Skybound.
Battle 2, engage.
Yeah, and on that point, tournament point is Kilo, but Chris Chaos has something to say about it. Baits out the DP that time. Boom. Big punish. Yeah, sets the fire. Alright. Oh, he finally got a counter hit, but it was too far. Any meaningful confirm.
Oh, wow. Got away with the throw. That was close.
Oh, what a delay, but didn't get a confirm, but still has a throw in the corner. Yikes. Yeah, this is one hit. The Skybound is going to kill, actually.
Oh, nice challenge with the 5L. Chris Chaos not out of this yet.
And now Super Saiyan. Ouch! That could have been confirmed. Oh.
Oh, God.
Too.
Chris
Wow,
Chaos
he
still
fought his
hanging
way
in
out.
there. This is...
Wow. Oh, and EX Fireball is out for a little bit.
What? He shot
What
the
a shot!
boot. There's no approach tools for Gran, and there's a slight life lead here. Chris Cass, though, he also can't throw a fireball because he has to watch out for Skybound. What a jump timing, though. Kilo finds a way to thread the needle. And coming back from losers, resetting the bracket in a 3-2 grand finals, he's able to close it out.
GG's, yo.
All right, good stuff to Kilo.
Good stuff to Kilo. And of course, good stuff to Chris Cass for making second place as well. Very, very close set. That was, yeah.
All right, so that's going to leave our top three as Kilo taking it from losers, Chris Chaos in second place, and third place was Monarch.
Yes. So yeah, great tournament. Really, really entertaining. It's the best we can do with an online setting, but I think it really put some shine on some players that maybe can't make it to a Chicago local anytime soon, but they're like sort of in the area, the region that gives a good connection with each other. So
yeah, and that's part of why we limit it to the Midwest, right? We tried to. You're always going to have some sort of issues online, but we try to limit it to like the best possible connections that we can get. So things ended up working out pretty well. I do appreciate everyone who joined the tournament, everyone who tuned in. We will have another one of these pretty soon, and maybe next week. I got to think about like the timing and whatnot of like when we can run it. Of course, follow on social. If you want to hit up these, you can follow the Waifu Dome on Twitter. We'll announce when we have the next tournament. Keep you posted on there so you guys can join in the next one, not just watch it if you'd like. Also, we have shirts available at teespring.com, the-waifu-dome. You can go ahead and hit those up. Great art by Quasimodo X. They're showing off a little bit of the titty there. And the Matcherino, it'll pretty much be the same format every month. Don't donate today. We're set for our players, but next month it'll be SSS Online and whatever the date of the tournament is. So I'll keep you guys posted on what we have available there. Other than that, I wanted to say shout out to Zach in a Box. Thanks for sticking it out with me today. Thanks to everyone, of course, who joined the tournament. I think we had a pretty good run for our first stint. So anything you want to say in closing, Zach?
I'm sorry y'all didn't get to see Fairy more because my internet pooped out, but you get to see what I had to admit to in action.
Oh yeah, that's getting clipped and uploaded as soon as possible.
I know. But yeah, it was fun. This was super entertaining, sitting back and watching. I think Midwest Granblue could be super, super strong. I've already seen some great things, so I'm super excited.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. That's going to be it for us.